Die slow, die slow, die slow. Jealousy is a disease, die slow, die slow, die slow. Tell her that jealousy is a disease, die slow, die slow.
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just a body punching? I was doing a body punching. I heard him actually he was crying in there. You're saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Quality VLC Productions.
Making women's justice like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It's Sunday, Crow Day, flagship Sunday. We are back with a couple of hot button topics. Definitely Oscar De La Hoya doing his due diligence to stay in the media. Definitely putting himself and his company in headlines with the big news, announcing that he would love to make Canelo Alvarez versus Errol Spence Jr. Something definitely for us to talk about and think, since, Errol is planning this Mikey Garcia pay-per-view. How many more pay-per-views would he do if he took on Canelo? And he would be the one moving up instead of Mikey. I don't know. Then we got Manny Pacquiao saying 3 more fights and he's done. He sat down with Bob Arum, but no deal was struck. Eddie Hearn also spoke to him. Let's see where Pacquiao falls. Triple G still tight. Still saying that Canelo's dirty. Still got to fight him September 5th. And then we got Joseph Diaz Jr. coming off that loss to Gary Russell. Missing weight, not being able to win the title yesterday, but was a winner unanimously by decision, live on Facebook, reaching nearly 4 million viewers, which is something to talk about. Plus a lot of other hot button topics out there that Ron picked up. So if this is something you want to talk about, something that you're interested in discussing with the TBV crew and its listeners, don't forget the call-in number is 1425-569-5241. Skype callers, international callers, all my UK callers where I will be Wednesday, use Skype, add Nestor Gibbs on Skype, and be part of the discussion. Let's head on out to our panelists. Start this show off right.
And the main thing we cannot forget is I am the unified heavyweight champion of the world.
Dylan White, Derek Chisora, Big Baby Miller, Joe Joyce, you can all have me, Dominic Brazil, whoever else is in America too. All of it.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Like the new intro. That's fire, right? Yeah, a bunch of topics to get into. Yeah, Canelo and Spence. Yeah, I don't know. I like that matchup, but will we see it? I'm not sure. But and Oscar talking about still wanting to represent Wilder and all that. I don't know. But yeah, plenty of things to talk about. So let's pass it out there to one of the other guys.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss. 2 to stand over. Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million. And I'm in.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, what's good, baby? We back with another one. TVV in the house. Oscar want that Canelo and Spence down in Dallas at Jerry's World, the best stadium in the United States. That'll be a big fight. JoJo Diaz, almost 4 million views on Facebook. Even though it wasn't 4 million live, it still is good to see it in a 24-hour, how many views that it got. And, of course, Pacquiao. Last 3 fights, is it a money grab or does he really want to test himself? Pass it out to Ron. Well, shit, I'm the last one. Let's go, baby.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
I've been doing this. I ain't been up and fell off. I've been through the Lennox Lewis era, the Nassim Hamed era, the Sugar Shane Moses era, the Oscar De La Hoya era, Mark Anthony era. I've been through all the eras, and I still been
How much you talk? You do too much talk. The thing is this.
People want their subjective preference to be the objective reality.
HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about
BoxingVoice.com.
Yeah, it looks like we got some promoters now throwing some extra money in the hat. Oscar De La Hoya wants some Spence. He also said he is interested in the Charlos and Wilder in some interviews he did. Manny Pacquiao, it makes you wonder who his last 3 fights are going to be. In addition to that, we got more drama with Canelo and Triple G. We got some more information about how the negotiations went down. And of course, JoJo Diaz and the Facebook mess up. I don't know if you guys are watching it, but that stream crashed on me just like everyone else in the world. So that was not a great launch. And unfortunately, this may affect maybe future events that's going to go on Facebook. But other than that, yeah, let's start the show, man.
Gennady Golovkin made some comments about Canelo Alvarez. He mentioned that he feels Canelo is the dirtiest fighter he's ever faced.
Wrong audio.
Spence has told us multiple times he feels that a huge fight could happen between himself and Canelo in Dallas at the big stadium. He'd be doing the same thing, moving up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo. Would there be interest on your part to make that fight happen? And you think the time is right for a fight like that to happen?
Absolutely. Canelo is always willing and ready to face the very best. And I believe that Errol Spence can come up a couple weight divisions and challenge a fighter like Canelo, and that'll be a super fight. But you have to come and talk to us because we would know how to stage that type of event. We would really make that a super event with Canelo and Spence. But obviously, first thing is first. Look, Spence has his plans, and Canelo we have our plans. So we'll see what happens in the future. But I'm hoping that I get that knock on the door from Spence that one day he wants to be involved in a major pay-per-view.
Thoughts, gentlemen?
That's a fight that I'm waiting on. I think that's like one of the biggest fights to be made in boxing. We all know that Errol Spence is a big 147, and I expect him to move up to 154 and possibly go to 160. And that Canelo fight down in Dallas, man, with the Mexican population and Errol Spence a fan base at Jerry's World with the Dallas Cowboys behind him, that's going to be a big-ass fight. Go ahead, Ron. I see you want to jump in.
My thing is, and I'm reading the chat, and I appreciate everyone putting their thoughts in the chat, but, you know, I can't play this double standard thing where it's like Mikey's not allowed to go up, but Spence is all of a sudden allowed to go up and fight Canelo. Because Canelo, listen, I know your point right there, but Canelo is not going to move down to 154 for Spence. He's the B side. Spence would have to move up to 160 pounds. So with that being said, I mean, Spence is good.
On Mikey real quick, he started at 126. So that's like moving up 4 weight classes. And Spence is a natural, I wouldn't say he's a natural 147 because he's a big 147.
The natural 147 who starts camp at 177. When you look at that fight, it's more even between he and Canelo than fucking Mikey and Earl.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, the Mikey's for sure a no to me. The Mikey and Spence is like, no. But in this case, it's just like it is another risky fight. And, you know, at that point, it's an opportunity for Oscar De La Hoya to cash grab on one of the guys that Eddie Hearn wants to get his money, what PBC and Showtime wants to keep their money on too. You know, it's a big A-list star that they're trying to match up with their big A-list star before anything happens to Spence, if anything does.
Are you trying to say that this fight is like a mismatch, or like is it too much?
I'm not saying it's a mismatch, but it's an opportunity for Oscar to try to get the money, and it works in, you know, more of his favor, you know, at that sense.
I'm having some delicious mango here.
I see him over there smacking the shit out of it, boy.
Totally unprofessional, not podcast etiquette, but I mean, look, if Canelo beats Triple G, I think he's entitled to do what he wants because there is no other threat. Like, yes, some will say, oh, well, he could fight the winner of Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah. But what champions go straight into another fight except Keith? You know what I'm saying? Respect my man one time.
Yeah, and he's
Well, go ahead, Rob.
Isn't Charlo going to be at some point? Surely
the mandatory. So if he wins the WBC, then he has to fight Charlo. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but you see what the WBC is doing for Wilder. Come on. They're always going to do that for the champion who brings the big fight. It's like, all right, Canelo, you just won. Cool. You don't got to fight Charlo right now. We ain't mandating him right now. He's Brazil right now. Come on, you guys know that. And Canelo is more enticing than fucking Wilder. Canelo brings big money to the fucking sanctioning fee.
So another thing about WBC that they allowed the Alvarez to step aside for Stevenson for a long period of time. So it has been done. Go ahead, Rob. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, Oscar said in the audio, you know, obviously Errol's got his plans, we've got ours. So what do we think Canelo's plans are after Triple G? Just a bunch of easier B-sides, make a ton of money.
Your boy from over there, what's his name? Spielka or Spike
O'Sullivan?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't he on the card with Lemieux?
Yep, he's on that card. They're trying to get Jamie Munguia on that card too.
Him the opportunity to make that fight more of a possibility. If he could get a win over Lemieux, who's gonna say no?
No, here, you know, he was just laying it out that we've got our plans and Errol will have his plans. I mean, obviously Errol's is to unify at welterweight, and does he go to 154 and try and get titles there? So how long are we looking down the line at this potential, you know, Canelo Spence fight? I mean, how long?
I mean, they're both young, Rob. I mean, they're both like they're mid-20s, so 2 or 3 years down the line won't be a bad thing.
Now the big thing is
this Gary Spike O'Sullivan guy. How is he getting all this publicity, man? He lost to Billy Joe Saunders. He lost the guy that lost to Chris Eubank Jr. I'm just saying. It's better opponents out there.
Well, you also have to remember that Canelo Alvarez at one point was able to just say, you know what? I don't want this belt. I don't need this belt. And regardless if they mandate Charlo or someone, he's not afraid to drop it. So clearly at that point, he doesn't have any statements out there like Triple G saying, I want to be undisputed. I want to unify. There's nothing out there that's being stuck on Canelo. So at that point, you know, this fight can happen. Errol Spence is a bigger guy. He does spar with the Charlos, and you know, I think it would be a more competitive fight than Mikey than Spence. But you know, it's really going to fall down, you know, on Goldenboy and Canelo side. They're going to dictate.
Really quick, let me just address someone in the chat. I think it's like CBG. Oh no, CSM HB J Dog. He said
that's my boy.
He already mandated Charlo, but obviously you're getting the terminology or whatever, the verbiage wrong, because he is the mandatory, but there's no date. They haven't mandated it yet, just like Brazil. He's the mandatory, but that shit ain't gonna get called. You heard Eddie in my interview. I can't wait for the WBC to call the purse bid. That ain't gonna get called no time soon. And that's what I'm saying. Like when the champ gets the win, they're gonna give him a grace period, bro. They do it all the time.
And a quick shout out to B. Paulie in the super chat. He said, how the fuck could Canelo and Oscar keep dodging both Charlos but want to fight Spence? I hope Errol smash him. And then he followed that up with Spence versus Brook 2 on DAZN.
My thing is, Oscar said he's got to call me. He didn't say he's got to sign. So that's interesting. He said he's got to call me if he want to make a big pay-per-view.
Yeah. Didn't Oscar as well bring up Wilder again, and who else was it?
He said the Charlos as well. He was interested in having the Charlos.
Yeah. I don't know. I just see Goldenboy at the moment. Maybe Munguia is going to be something that's coming through, but obviously not right now. I personally not on that hype train just yet. But Canelo's like their only, you know, star, right? Or big draw. Maybe Ryan Garcia again in the future, or looking on this Facebook thing. But I don't know. Are people looking to head over to Goldenboy? I'm not convinced.
I mean, but going back to that thing, it's like, is it money or is it loyalty, or is it just they just don't want to work with Oscar? Because some of these guys have left Goldenboy. You know, Wilder has been promoted. Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, At that point they had a relation and they chose to leave and go elsewhere. So with that bad taste in their mouth, is it going to be money or simply the fact they just don't want to do business with Oscar?
Well, I think they all just left following Al, Al was guiding their careers and still is. So
absolutely. But I want to make one real quick point about Spence. Spence has been calling out Canelo. He said it on a number of occasions. That's a fight that he would take. So apparently there's something that he sees in Canelo that he thinks that he can actually beat Canelo. And I think is truly a 50-50 fight when it's all said and done.
Just like Mikey sees something in Spence, right?
Yeah,
but at the same time, Mikey started at 126 though, Rob. That's 21 pounds that he's trying to get to.
He can see all he want. But the question really is, are they going to make it? Is Spence going to push his handlers to say, look, they're talking about that Canelo fight. That's a fight I want. And I could beat him. Same way he convinced them to send him to, overseas,
The only way that they'll make the fight is when the casual fans start demanding it. When you start seeing it on ESPN. And I'm curious to when Canelo's deal's up with HBO if ESPN is going to try to snatch him because they do have Goldenboy Boxing on ESPN. So,
nah,
you don't think so? That's
snatch him.
Disney. That's backed by Disney, man. I mean, ESPN can offer Canelo a deal that maybe HBO can't.
I mean, that's all they have, so maybe that's the whole budget.
Yeah.
Good point, Rob. Good point, Ryan.
They lose Canelo. That's it, right? Game over.
It
feels like game over already for them.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it's only really Canelo that's got them, still in there at whatever level you pay it. But
and as a fighter, wouldn't you want to be on a network that has that kind of viewership? ESPN is on every cable package in America, period. So HBO, you got to pay for it. And right now, people are leaving cable, to be honest with you, and going towards streaming. So,
maybe when all you guys over there, the millions and millions sign up to the Zone, you'll be able to watch Canelo on the Zone.
I hope the Zone has been taking notes on ESPN Plus and Facebook because this shit is ridiculous to have streams go out.
Do you think the Charlos is also something that might prevent this the Canelo fight, seeing the fact that they're all in the same camp, they all have relations, I know both the Charlos want them too. So you think it's just business? You think that the fact that it's not going to affect him?
Like the point you made, Ron, the belt, he's a mandatory for the WBC. Canelo would drop that bitch. And Canelo and Spence is a big money fight. It's like a pay-per-view fight. That Canelo and Charlo is not a pay-per-view fight.
Nobody know that, Charlo. They know Spence more.
True.
If Charlo will be pay-per-view because everything Canelo does is pay-per-view, right?
Good point, Rob. Damn, got me again.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, him and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was able to break like 1 million, right? I know that was like a country thing, but that was really good numbers with someone who many people thought Canelo was just going to wash.
Speaking of pay-per-view, is the UK celebrating about getting the Triple G and Canelo on BT Sports?
Well, considering we had it on Box Nation last time, now we're paying extra for it. Maybe people aren't exactly celebrating, but as long as we get to see it. But yeah, like I say, it was BT Box Nation last time, so it was just part of our subscription there, so nothing extra. So yeah, but that's going to be a bit of a killer for the UK. We've got Joshua Povetkin pay-per-view on Sky. Then it goes to then it'll be Canelo as well on BT pay-per-view, and also George Groves and Callum Smith pay-per-view on the 28th. So 3 pay-per-views in 1 month.
One thing I want to ask you guys is we know that Showtime is heavily invested in Errol Spence. So do we see a situation to where it's like the Pacquiao and Mayweather?
If it ever got to that point, they're going to do business. If it's pay-per-view worthy, they're going to split that. But speaking of pay-per-view worthy, what's up with Manny Pacquiao and his 3-fight deal? No deal was struck with Arum. Any other details?
The only. Oh, go ahead, Rob.
You do it. You got it all. The details.
So pretty much the only thing that happened is they went over, some discussion was talked about that Manny Pacquiao wants to do 3 more fights. He wants to do one in December of this year, and he wants to follow up 2 more next year, and then at sayonara, he wants to retire after that point. So at that point, he'll be like around 40, and he'll be retiring after 3 fights. So obviously, Bobby Arum has Lomachenko, he has Terrence Crawford. Those are the more likely choices to be made with Manny Pacquiao. So 3 fights, maybe a tune-up, and maybe another fight, but he's probably going to get one big for sure fight in that 3-fight plan he has. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I was going to say, no way it's Crawford and Lomachenko, because he's going to lose to both.
I mean, just call it what it is, man. It's a money grab that I see from Manny Pacquiao. He's trying to get them last 3 fights. He's trying to get some money before he goes out. I don't expect him to fight top level competition. Maybe his last fight, he'll maybe fight a Lomachenko or a Crawford, but the first 2 are not going to be on that level, in my opinion.
I wonder if one might actually be Amir Khan.
Yes,
I think that's quite a distinct possibility. And I just wonder
how possible that is. Amir Khan's with Eddie right now. Eddie needs him on DAZN to make money.
I mean, Eddie has been trying to poach Manny Pacquiao, and it's evident that Manny Pacquiao doesn't have a deal with anybody. If Bob Arum's trying to fly out and make him a deal, and everybody's saying that no deal was struck. So apparently,
rumor is Pacquiao wants these fights out of the U.S. That's why it's hard to make.
What better person than Amir Khan to have a fight outside the U.S.? Maybe you can do it over in the United Emirates. I know they've been talking about fights over there for the longest, but a person like Amir Khan and Manny Pacquiao may draw that attention that is needed.
Well, there's also been saying that Manny Pacquiao has been interested in coming back into the U.S. market. So at this point, it's either or. It's not really defined.
He's only coming back for one person in the U.S. market. Only one person.
No way Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao all of a sudden is the fight that makes the fucking Abu Dhabi pay for the fight, and they passed over Floyd and Pac. Get out of here, bro.
But we know Floyd doesn't like to fight outside of his comfort zone in Las Vegas, and Manny Pacquiao needs the money. So if they make an offer to him,
brother, they gave Floyd a Bugatti, man. All Abu Dhabi had to do was match that shit. I mean, not match it, but beat it.
True.
I mean, that was the one. If Floyd, I mean, didn't Floyd put it out there that for Pacquiao to call him, maybe not regarding to actually fight him, but he would promote him, or he would get involved in his next fight in some sort of promotion capacity. So,
and Floyd should give him Broner first. He'll beat Broner, Then give him Tank. Hope Tank beats him. And if Tank don't beat him, Floyd comes out of retirement, gets that last fight, and makes the big bucks.
Is Tank still a boxer?
Yeah.
Good point. Tank's been talking shit to the UFC fighter. He talking about getting in the octagon. I mean, shit.
He'll be back by December, I believe.
Oh, okay. No, it's just like Mike was saying there. He's been back and forth with is it TJ Dillashaw or something?
To be fair, Tank's been saying that last year. He's been poking at other UFC fighters too. So I mean, it's not the first time he's done that. So seeing he hasn't been in the octagon yet, it might just be taking a page out of Floyd's book, promoting himself, with the casual, smart move.
And I gotta give TJ Dillashaw credit, man. He's snappy on Twitter, boy. He got some good comebacks, great comebacks. Ask your daddy, can you come out and play?
Yeah. But this, I just see it as more. This is like the Ryan Garcia thing, but in reverse. He's the one that's not going to follow through on this. But
Tank's going to fight maybe Tevin Farmer, and that's what everyone's saying. And if not, he already claimed on Twitter that he wants to move up. If that's the case.
Yeah. So would that put him in a fight with Pacquiao, as like Nez was bringing up?
I mean, wouldn't Pacquiao have to move down? You think Pacquiao will move down for a Tank fight?
Man, no. He's the A side. Tank got to move his little ass up.
Yeah, meet me at fucking 140.
But that's exactly the thing. You don't have to move up, though. If you're Tank, you don't got to move up. You come in a weight that's comfortable. You rely on skill. I ain't see Floyd weighing 54 or 52 when he fought Canelo.
Like
rely on skill.
Yeah, I mean,
Pacquiao didn't come in at 54 when he fought Margarito. He relied on skill. So, I mean, and listen, why else would Floyd try to promote Pacquiao's last 3 fights if not to pass the torch? You know, the last option would be coming out of retirement and just not letting that golden goose, especially after Pacquiao's star is burning hot, because if he comes in a 3-fight, first of all, if he signs a promotional contract with Floyd, that's going to break the internet. Then secondly, his first fight being Adrian Broner, which he will win, is going to be huge because Broner will sell it. Then his second fight, Tank, you know, and I'm stretching it with the Tank. I'm sure our listeners and you guys can come up with a better second fight. But again, I'm thinking Mayweather Promotions trying to keep that torch the same way that Bob is trying to do. You know, why you think he's mentioning the names that he's mentioning? Because he wants that torch to be passed.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about the whole Floyd Mayweather wanted to promote Manny Pacquiao, it may be good for Floyd because there has been some questionable commercials that Floyd's been doing. One for a hair care product, which he's bald headed, and next one for some windows over in the UK. So I don't know if Floyd needs the money or something like that, but on down the line, if he beats Tank and Broner,
those situations, to be honest with you, I think that, like, first of all, that hair product shit, I don't know, because that lady who looked like she was the owner, I don't see her having the money to cut Floyd a big enough check. But let's just go with the first, our first.
I mean, he probably didn't get a check, but he probably got a percentage of the company or something like that.
Yeah, I think. Look, he's doing certain things that the bag is just there. If you got the bag, you got the bag, bro. You got the bag. You know what I mean? I'm
And
sure.
please, I'm not making fun of anybody out there making money.
Yeah,
I mean, the windows was 300 pounds he was talking about. So if you do it right, I mean, get one big industrial building, man. Hey, man, he did buy that expensive watch, right?
Hey, Ron, he also said that was the hair product he was using while in jail, and that's why his hair grew. Oh, really, Floyd? How'd they get that shit into the cell for you, fucking liar? You're just a big, fat fucking liar, but it's okay.
Bro, hold on. You crazy, bro. Have you seen how O.J. Simpson was living in jail?
Bruh.
That's Floyd Mayweather.
If he ain't getting that shit smuggled in, he is not getting a over-the-counter.
You ain't got to get it smuggled in. Niggas bring it in to you. The damn guards bringing it to you. My brother was
still smuggled. That's still
I mean, true.
If a guard is risking his fucking annual salary to bring Floyd some shit because Floyd is about to pay his annual salary, it's still smuggling. It's still smuggling.
That's true. That's true. Enrique, what's up, baby?
Now he the co-star. He need a fucking intro.
Man, drop his motherfucking beat.
Yeah, I just want to say I saw fight too.
Stay focused. Stay working with my dad.
I saw fight too.
Nice boxing voice. Because if he comes to fight, then I'm gonna have to look for it right now.
I saw the fight too.
I think you accurate.
Yes, co-star Enrique Church, also special guest today. But I just want to address the whole disrespect from Goldenboy overlooking Triple G. So damn, why do we think that that's a fantasy matchup? But why do we think it's even possible? What if Triple G beats his ass? You know what I'm saying? Then the whole monkey wrench in the fan, and it's over, and there's no more cool talk. So let's not jump to that conclusion. It's good to talk about. I appreciate it, but I don't want to see Errol Spence versus Canelo.
That's a great point, and Oscar made a observation on why that he was thinking about the Canelo and Spence fight down the line, because he said Triple G has one style that does not change.
But I do also understand one thing. Why bring up the name Errol Spence? Because the story, as he used the phrase, we know how to stage an event like that. The event.
That's bullshit. I mean, Errol
Spence is a fighter that a lot of people other fighters are avoiding, allegedly, right? So to say, we're willing to go make this mega matchup to the man that everyone in boxing is afraid of, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, it's a good ploy.
Errol Spence is with Al Heyman, who's been making big fights. I mean, these past couple of years now. So to say come over here with us so we can make the big fight, I mean, he's where he needs to be to get a big fight. They have done it. That they have a track record.
Al Heyman is not a promoter. He's he's
an advisor, but I mean, he advises the shit out of people. Good job, Al.
Definitely does. But I mean, what is another big fight for Errol Spence other than Canelo or Triple G, if that?
They're saying that this Mikey Garcia may be a pay-per-view fight and turn into a big fight.
That's another one, and he's a free agent. So you being Errol Spence, which would you rather have?
You do
I
both.
mean, you beat Mikey up real quick because Mikey's too little, and then you go try to get the belts at 147 to build your name up, and then 2 or 3 years down the line, when the fans and the casual fans are demanding for you to fight Canelo, that's when you go cash out.
Right. That was my immediate reaction to that. Yo, the disrespect to Triple G. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but don't forget, Canelo is the biggest pay-per-view star over here in the U.S. currently. I mean, when you looked at that Forbes list, it said Floyd and Conor. We obviously know why. But then Canelo was actually above Anthony Joshua, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously that was with the Triple G. If he does knock out Triple G, I'm sure that he's going to climb up that Forbes list again if he does it in a very marketable, fashionable, casual-friendly way.
You say it as if you believe that is very, very likely to happen.
And you're talking as you believe that Triple G is going to beat Canelo.
Actually, I think that Triple G will lose to Canelo, but I don't think that it's going to be. I think it's going to be controversial, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't think so. I think Canelo going to take it easy. I mean, I think that he learned everything he needed to learn off that first fight.
Yeah, he's much more mobile fighter. Triple G is the stalker, and you know what happens: stalker versus the agility. You know, the stalker can't catch the cat.
Triple G would definitely become Picasso if he painted a knockout for this one. I mean, because he would automatically get that trilogy if Canelo didn't decide, you know what, let me rebuild.
Right. I got a quote from Canelo regarding Triple G's power. His power wasn't out of this world. I felt good. I am a strong fighter myself. The first fight showed what I need to do in order to win the rematch convincingly. So he's saying like he felt the power and he wasn't really impressed by the power.
I remember him saying that, but also remember the power of Canelo landing on Triple G, and Triple G continued to stalk. It never was a back foot thing for Triple G at all. And he is one-dimensional, but you never know.
Basically, clenbuterol makes you take punches well, but still not throw them very hard.
And
I'm glad you brought that up, Rob, because he made a point about the clenbuterol. He said he's going to come in at the exact same weight he would have came in allegedly when he was on clenbuterol.
Well, let me go to the audio. Triple G calling Canelo a dirty opponent.
Нет, он был самым противным, самым, наверное, выделистым, самым противным и самым грязным оппонентом, кто был у меня.
No, but he was most unpleasant and dirtiest opponent I ever had.
Я не думаю об этом, нет. Я просто боксер, я должен сделать свою работу, а там как посудят уже судьи, как можно говорить о судьи.
No, I don't think about that. You know, I'm a fighter, I'm a boxer, I'm doing my work, doing my job, and it's up to referees and judges to judge the fight.
На нашу команду, что мы как будто в этом виноваты. Просто все же знают, что именно они в этом виноваты. Что бы они ни говорили, они просто себя оправдывают.
Dirty not in the style of fighting, dirty in taking substances which are prohibited and trying to blame other people for that. So it's right now his team is trying to do anything to rehabilitate themselves, even by blaming us, for example, for whatever happened. But obviously, it's only their fault. And that's a dirty tactic.
What a load of bollocks! You ever heard anything like it?
We need that soundbite with Floyd Mayweather when he was in a press conference. He's like, I don't know what you said, but it sounds good. Yeah. I didn't know what he say.
I know. I was not expecting Kazakhstani language there.
Yeah, I was thinking, should I take it out or keep it in? But it'll just be like a white guy talking for Triple G. And
that was interesting, though.
Exactly. Is that what Triple G said, or is that what his translator said? Sometimes you get it different, right? I've seen it when you've
in Spanish they do that.
Yeah. You're right. In Spanish,
YouTube,
In Spanish, they'll fucking remix it, bro.
Yeah, Spanish people in the comments say like, he didn't say that. That's not what he said. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what.
True, that is true.
Chances are higher for Triple G to score a knockout than for Canelo. And as
I
far
don't know about all that because
I'm just saying chances are higher.
Why are the chances higher? Where's the gauge and barometer that you're using? You know what I'm saying?
His track record, he just knocks people out back to back to back.
Track record, he ain't knocked nobody elite out.
Okay, well then Canelo has never been knocked out, but the chances are higher. Who is Canelo knocked out to say he could knock out the granite jaw Triple G? Who?
James Kirkland.
Okay, James Kirkland. He's an A.
You taking shots at me, okay. But Canelo had a interview with Fight Hub a couple days ago, and he explained.
Oh, Canelo knocked out Liam Smith to the body.
Liam Smith, he's an A+ fighter. Okay, A class. Okay.
Nah, he ain't.
On regarding
platinum level platinum.
He U class for UK.
Okay.
Class.
I got the UK shirt, Robbie. Woohoo! Fire.
Yeah.
Out of here.
Canelo said, yes, there is bad blood between us. He got personal, and I think the little respect that was there is lost completely. Everything they said about me, everything they talked about me, what they said about my character, I took it personally. So he's going to this fight with a chip on his shoulder.
Better take it personally. I want him to show it in the ring instead of taking breaks off and doing the rounds. How about that?
You know, the point and stage I am at with this fight is just I just want to see the fight. I'm sick of reading boxing scene beef because that's really I can't get into this.
But I'm not even into it though. Like, think about it. Have we ever even done a show on this shit? I don't even think we've done. We probably done like a Triple G Canelo's official show, but like,
let's not forget this is an event staged by Oscar De La Hoya Goldenboy Promotions. So yeah, we're gonna get the back and forth beef. And yes, he should take it personal. And of course, everybody can't wait to see the fight and hope it translates in the ring for Canelo or Triple G. But all of a sudden, boxing is like that with every damn fighter. There's beef, Dominic Brazil, beef. Like they're getting personal. Everybody's getting personal. Charlos, you know, everyone, Gervonta Davis, and of course, Adrian Broner. So
that's
just the nature of the beast. Look, I did an interview with Danny. Check it out on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Don't forget while you're there to subscribe, hit that notification bell. But you know, we were talking about Crawford, and Leonardo Tyner was questioning whether or not Terrence Crawford was street. And Danny's like, man, all boxers are from the street. So that being said, that's why there's beef. That's why it's personal, because dudes from the street ain't trying to give a fuck about your feelings. Real men don't even deal with feelings and emotions. That's for women.
Some boxers though are very religious. Like I thought Brazil was like a real religious guy. Like
so is Deontay. That don't mean shit.
No, I'm talking about like stupid. He was like you ain't shit.
SOG was son of God. He was still undefeated.
He didn't feed into the beef part of it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't feed into the beef part of it. I'm glad you brought him up.
If you play that last audio that I sent you, Oscar De La Hoya addressed those Triple G comments.
We'll play it.
Gennady Golovkin made some comments about Canelo Alvarez. He mentioned that he feels Canelo is the dirtiest fighter he's ever faced in his career. Just wanted to get your response to that.
Well, look, obviously, Triple G has his opinions, and I'll tell you one thing. Canelo Alvarez is gonna make him pay. That's for sure. There's been a lot of talk back and forth. There's real animosity now, so I believe both guys are gonna go out there right from the first bell and try to knock each other's heads off. I strongly believe it's gonna be a continuation of the first fight.
How do you see the adjustments in this rematch, and give us an update about how Canelo's looked in camp?
Well, the adjustments, obviously, Triple G doesn't make them. Triple G has one style in fighting, and that's going forward. Canelo is a fighter who is very versatile, kind of like a Floyd Mayweather, kind of like the Sugar Ray Leonard, kind of like the very best fighters who know how to adjust to that one style of coming forward. So that's exactly what Canelo did for the first fight. But I believe that by the way he looks in this camp, the way he's adjusted, and going forward, throwing a lot of power punches, I strongly believe that somebody's gonna go down.
Talk about dodging the damn question.
Talk about party over there in that Fight Club, right? Damn, they had the DJ rocking.
Talking about somebody's gonna go down.
Yeah, and just small thing before we transition. There was an interview with Tom Lafleur, and I just thought it was interesting. It was about the negotiations, and he spilled a little bit more information about it. So at that point, Tom Lafleur and Richard Schaefer and Oscar, they were trying to work it out, and they couldn't get to that number for Triple G, and they couldn't get him to go down. So Tom Lafleur was like, you know what? I'll get more money for you out of my purse, out of my pocket. Tom Lafleur was actually trying to get more of his money, and Triple G was like, you know what? I don't want your money. I want money from their side. I want it from Goldenboy. I want it from Canelo. So at that point, Triple G was really firm in getting the money only from that side, and it was specified from Tom Lafleur. So it's just a little bit more in that negotiation. So that
leaked by Tom Lafleur, right?
Yeah, he publicly said it in an interview. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, what better way than to make your fighter look like, a really good boy than
he's a good boy.
Down money that his promoter's trying to take out of his own pocket. Like, please, man, whatever. Eddie would say the same shit about Joshua. Oscar would say the same shit about Canelo. And whoever represents PBC would say that shit about any PBC fighter, bro, please. I mean, I don't expect them to say anything else, bro.
Dude, I believe it.
I'm sure that's why you're the casual fan. Listen, so I mean, we touched on the Canelo Triple G beef, right? Or are we gonna?
We touched on it like just now. As a panel, I feel like we all just are ready to just see the fight, and we're just tired of talking.
Well, I'm ready to be over there. It's gonna be a party for me. I'm doing Friday and Saturday. You know what I mean? We trying to
be there too.
We trying to do a TBV live party. Hopefully we all there and it's all right, and that fight's all right. But we got JoJo Diaz. He almost did 4 million views. What was it, like over 3,250,000?
It was like 3.3 the last time that I looked at it.
3.3. That's 3,300,000. That's a lot of viewers.
That's 3.8.
3.8?
Yeah, that's why you went with nearly 4 million.
I want to ask him a question. Was there a knockout produced by JoJo Diaz?
Not even.
So we have the analytics of like how long were they watching the fight? Was it that?
I mean,
matter? Does it matter? Think about it like this, though. No, it don't matter. Think about it like this. If you're an advertiser, as long as you get that 15-second ad in the beginning before the video plays, you happy. And if you Goldenboy, that's what you can promise.
But what if you advertise
you can promise 3,800,000 impressions in 24 hours. Could Showtime say that? Could HBO say that?
They got to pay for that. Facebook is free.
And also, they have a playback to where like you got to wait to like the countdown to see the fight again. And when it starts, they have advertising throughout the playback. So that's smart.
They do.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. We've got 3 minutes before the fight begins.
3 minutes of what? Of an advertisement?
No, just like a countdown.
But why you
got normal broadcast?
Because they won't let you stream it, just like going on their page for
no. You can skip through it. That's not true. That's just prior to when you're waiting for the broadcast to start. It was just pre-recorded.
Part of the live broadcast. So yes,
gotcha.
But while the fight was actually going on, I was actually keeping like track of the numbers on the event.
Shout out to you for that, man, because I was definitely paying attention even though I wasn't talking. I seen the crazy drop too that you put.
Yeah, so what was so crazy is so the fight peaked around 60 to 70,000. I think the co-main event actually had a little bit more than the main event, but it averaged around 67,000 viewers. Now at that point, in the middle of the stream, like everyone talks about, the stream shut down after like the 4th or 5th round. So one thing, they were trying to promote Ryan Garcia's opponent, that got shut down. People were not having it on Twitter. They couldn't find the backup stream or they weren't patient enough. So there was rounds missed. So like you guys, we couldn't really see, you know, who was winning, couldn't score accurately, and missed about some of that action. And then at that point, when the fight came back on, it went from 5 to 10,000 viewers from when I saw live, and that affected anything that they were trying to promote at that time.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm a little torn on it, because if it peaked at about 70,000 people watching live,
76,
and we're talking Facebook, however many like fucking bazillion people have got Facebook,
billion,
yeah, then 78,000 people were watching live. So is it that good? This is all after the event, and it's.
I'm so happy that you took that route, you little sourpuss.
No, I'm just saying, is it that good?
No, let's put this into perspective. Check it out. You buried yourself, my man.
Buried nothing. If you're going
to just watch and learn how you did.
All right.
So Anthony Joshua is a fucking global star who does live on Showtime, a prime time network with a built-in boxing subscribership. Only does 336,000.
Yeah, but not a
that's different though, Ness. That's different.
How?
That's a paid service. That's paid for. You got to pay for that.
What am I paying for? For Showtime, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Showtime.
Okay, and I'm
Facebook is totally free, and it's only 76,000 people watching out of 1 billion people.
Hey, but you're not getting it.
I am getting it.
Still a boxing subscriber base on Showtime, not on Facebook. So we're talking about a brand new platform getting more than a quarter of the views of the biggest star in boxing. What are you talking about? Be optimistic. Think about it. Facebook has never been known for boxing. Showtime is known for boxing. I'll repeat it. Facebook has never been known for boxing. Showtime is. So if Facebook could do 70,000 live, and Showtime, who's been airing boxing for over 30 years, only does 330 with Joshua, come on, bro. Like, you can't knock them.
Nah,
and playback is at almost 4 mil. You guys are bugging. What more do you want?
I was being a hater. I was being a hater.
That's true, but like, I wasn't really expecting much from JoJo Diaz, because I know like he's not a big name.
That's where it makes it even better. It was JoJo and it did 70.
And just to add on to that, let's just go to like the undercards and Showtime and all the other events they put on. Has those events been up to like 76,000 before? Like Showtime?
That's true, right?
I mean, if you go to their YouTube channel, you tell me what have they YouTube streamed that does 70,000 live?
Nothing. I know the last time that I watched the Tyson Fury comeback fight on Showtime YouTube, it was like 11,000 people watching live. So
the only thing that I ever seen that had a live base that strong, or not that strong, way stronger, was the Mayweather McGregor press tours. Every press tour they did was like $1 million, and then almost $4 million within 24 hours. And that was on their YouTube. But like, I'm telling you, bro, listen, just take it from me. Like I make a living off of analytics. 70,000 live, it's fucking good. I'm telling you, I bet you they're not mad. I bet you. And they're only going to build from that. They're only going to build from that.
Right.
Now, I'm excited to see what Ryan Garcia does on September 1st.
Internet. Okay, so what sells on internet are playbacks. The fact that you got almost 4 million of those, that shit's gonna sell some advertising slots. I'm just letting you know.
And you have to remember too, the stream shut down. So at that point, it was constantly climbing back up, and it was around the 3rd, 4th round. So at that point, people were probably getting hit. It was getting shared, and at that point, it could have probably been more than whatever it was. It just got shut down. So the potential could have been there to maybe even hit 100,000 when you think about it.
Let me tell you, the potential could have been even greater had they not sent the link out like that day. They should have promoted the fuck out of this and let people know. I really don't get it. I know people are going to go, oh, here he goes on his Matchroom thing. But you follow Matchroom's Twitter, they go like 10 weeks to go, Amir Khan versus like 9 weeks to go, and they count it down. The only link I saw was on fight day.
Still did a hell of a good results and numbers. My thing is this: I believe since the numbers so high that it actually crashed the internet and the streaming stopped working because of that. You know,
maybe the servers weren't ready to facilitate 70,000. Look, there's a lot of people there saying that was a bad number, but they're liars, right? Because if you go back, if you were ever as much as a boxing fan as me and you watch their Ring TV stream, someone tell me what their live Ring TV streams were.
It's always low. It's super
less than
low.
250, bro. Less than 250 with Steve King and Doug Fisher as announcers and that other dude and all the production. And it's also simulcasting on ringtv.com and on fucking Ustream and on that live stream app. So please, bro, they're happy with this because they're used to getting fucking shit. Like,
who is there? Them.
Goldenboy.
Oh, it's
Goldenboy, Thompson, Showtime, like all these guys that stream on the internet.
No. I'm saying specifically Goldenboy.
Oh, okay.
They're the ones on the Facebook stream. They're the ones with this number. Like,
that's huge.
They're happy with this number. I don't think they're disappointed, especially based off their other live streams. I follow their live streams. You guys don't get their emails whenever they do weigh-in live streams and all that shit?
Yeah, I get that.
All right, then. And what the fuck are the numbers?
I don't know.
Less than 2,000.
We're talking about on YouTube.
I've never seen a 2,000 live stream. What you talking about for Canelo then?
Just in general, I'm saying less than 2,000.
And I've always seen hundreds.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it out loud. I thought I was gonna sound wrong, but I always see it like 300.
Yeah, I see it 250. I've never seen them Goldenboy have a 2,000 live stream. I seen us have one after the media reaction show. I never seen them. That's a fucking lie.
I'm mixing up with Showtime. That's my bad.
This is good for them. I'm telling you, this is good.
Showtime is low as well, though. I've seen,
but that's why I got the less than 2,000 idea because I've seen Showtime post conference, press conference stuff go up and down around there.
Wayne, I love you, man. You're here every day just to hate on me. I mean, just
going back to that. I mean, they're probably going to fix a lot of issues. They're going to fix all the issues, get Ryan Garcia right, and I think they're going to try to, if they're smart, like Rob was saying, they would do it like rap albums. Like people in their own camp should tweet it. Like Canelo should put a tweet out, post on the Instagram, use their
like PBC fighters do, and say, "Oh, this fight is happening tonight." Come on, bro. Yeah. I mean, it takes unity.
I mean, the countdown thing works, but if you still got 2 million views overnight, something worked. And I'm trying to still think about it. Was it a link? Is it a banner? And you just log into your Facebook and you're like, oh shit, a fight. Let me click on this. Like, how did they bait the people?
But I wonder, like, numbers on Daily Motion or YouTube the day after a fight, what they get, like on a big fight.
So how did you hear about
look, I'm gonna put that into perspective, right? Think about a big pay-per-view that's on YouTube the next day, right? That you didn't want to pay for, but you watched it the next day before the fucking YouTube copyright took it down. It still only got somewhere between 200 and 600,000. Yo, 4 fucking million on a playback. That's Mayweather McGregor numbers, man. What y'all thinking? Like, I don't see how this is so hard to get through y'all thick ass skulls. Those are also numbers.
It hasn't even been 24 hours yet either when you think about it. And you get a lot of guys who's watched other fights, so they went out to the club. It gives them an opportunity to go back and watch the fight. It's only Sunday, so maybe after a week, if it breaks like 10 million, that's really good.
You want these people watching live. I don't know. To me, you want big number. They need to promote this better, tell people about it better.
Yeah, I'm with Rob, man. Like the live audience is like,
yes,
to me.
I was expecting much bigger numbers, to be honest. I know it was only JoJo Diaz, but we're talking a free stream on Facebook with like 1 billion people that have got Facebook. And I know 1 billion people.
Look at the card, man. Come on. Stop acting like this is an Eddie Hearn card. It's fucking JoJo Diaz versus I don't even know who, Rojas. Like,
I mean, I haven't watched it. I'm not one of the nearly 4 million because he missed weight and I wasn't that interested in it anymore.
Well, there you go. That's how many casuals are out there. 4 million casuals still watched it. That's insane to me. I don't listen. Again, go to Showtime's YouTube channel right now and show me any videos that got 4 million views. They got to be full fights with A-listers. And I bet you there's not many 4 million view videos on their channel, man. That's a lot of fucking views in 24 hours, man. Anyway, I'm done. What else do we got for these guys? You guys are bugging. Oh, yeah, let's talk about this WBA. Some more nonsense. Another belt for AJ to fucking have another mandatory too. Anybody want to talk about?
Well, I didn't get to see the fight. It wasn't televised anywhere. It happened in Vegas, or not Vegas, Arizona. And it was strange because they used like the number 4, number 5 for this WBA interim. So I don't know if it's the interim for the regular or the super. Like, what is the interim belt, the WBA interim for?
It's got to be the interim to the regular because See, outside of that heavyweight division, bro, the regular never is supposed to get a mandatory challenge. Like, it's insane. You see anyone knocking on Keith Thurman's door? No. But the fact that AJ is AJ and he makes all this money, fucking Mendoza's dirty ass is mandating mandatories for AJ so he could get some of that AJ money. But again, he only did it to Golovkin too. Why? Because Golovkin means money. So he mandated Jacobs and Triple G. But think about Jezreel Corrales and Sosa. Was that mandated? No, because it ain't no money in that. This dude's a sleazeball, bro. So, I mean, it's going to be a mandatory to Manuel Char, who's already lined up to fight Big Baby Miller. Like, you know, Eddie already made that offer to Char. They're not doing anything. That's definitely the next fight. Big Baby wants it for December. You know, Eddie's thinking February. So we'll see where it lands. But if you beat Char, I guess in the heavyweight division, the WBA mandates you to fight Joshua. So
yeah, and I want to just go in like how ridiculous like the people that was fighting for the belt. I mean, no, this is not a stab at Trevor Bryan. Trevor Bryan is undefeated, but his last two fights prior to fighting BJ Flores, who was a cruiserweight who moved up, his last two opponents, if you add up the record, is 4 wins and 44 losses. So that is a ridiculous amount of losses to get some sort of belt opportunity against a cruiserweight who lost to Tony Bellew, you know?
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think this guy is going to get any sort of opportunity, bro. It's a slow step forward, but I mean, he got a decision with Derek Rossi. Like, I don't think his own handlers are not going to move him in those type of directions. Like, you see, he went with BJ Flores because he was a former cruiserweight. Like, they're going to be careful what they do here. I mean, I don't remember this guy.
BJ Flores is the guy who fought.
No, I know exactly.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Flores is. He gave Bellew shine.
Yeah,
getting all knocked out and shit. Oh, there you go. Now we know why this is happening. Guess who Trevor Bryan is signed to?
Don King.
That's fucking right.
Don King.
And who knows how to get their fighters ranked? Don King. Who kept getting their fighter ranked in the WBC even after he got that ass whooped? Multiple times? Don King. And that was Bermain Stavern. No wonder. This guy's out of shape, man. He don't want none of that sauce with the real heavyweights. Look at this guy's body. Get out of here, man. Let's move on. Who we talking about now?
Well, I just want to add, they're also going to add another WBA regular belt. It's funny. So Jorge Linares just lost his belt to Lomachenko, and now they're going to create a WBA belt opportunity for him to fight for a regular belt. So he gets another WBA.
Dude, didn't I just call him a sleazeball? This guy's ducking. I've never seen him. I'm almost, I don't know how many years in this shit. Almost 10 maybe? This dude's ducking. I've never seen this guy. He does videos like Eddie Hearns in remote parks and shit from disclosed locations. You know, you only hear birds when this guy's talking. I mean, it's hilarious. Someone tell me when they see him.
And you don't see his ass nowhere.
I know. It's fucking hilarious. So what else we got?
One thing, and shout out to the motherfucking Gypsy King. Happy fucking birthday.
Let's remind the people that September 15th.
Is Tyson Fury's birthday today?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday it was, I thought.
Yesterday?
I hope you don't relapse, though. You know, people on birthday.
Oh, come on. Don't say that, man. We got a big fight coming up. Don't put that in the fucking universe.
Enrique ain't even been on the show. He don't even know what's going on.
I'm being a hater. I'm sorry, bro.
You don't even know what's going on. You know that Wilder's going to Ireland to
watch the fight. Yeah. Ringside. You think
Do you know who going with him, though? Do you know who going with him, though?
Who going with him?
That shiny head ass nigga right there. That fucking this.
Oh,
he going with him.
I didn't know.
He gonna be in Ireland. He gonna be in motherfucking Manchester. Belfast.
I did hear you say I'll be there Wednesday. So where's that app? That's gonna stream on Facebook. Where can we watch the fight?
I think it's gonna stream on Showtime's
It's gonna
YouTube.
stream on Showtime. You're right about it being a stream, though.
Okay, so we stream and then we watch. We hopefully they pan that Nesta Gibbs and it says Deontay Wilder Nesta Gibbs instead of like zooming tight.
Yo, I'm hoping we finally get that million hit video. Like, just imagine like him and Fury go at it. I'm like right there under their chin with the camera, like,
oh,
with the 50 mil on him and shit.
Are you on Rob going to link up though?
Yo, you should let me get that. You should rent me 100 mil.
The 100 mil, you too close for that.
Nah, I want to. What if I'm far?
Well, far is better. Far is better. And then the thing with the 100 mil gets real wobbly quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
shaky.
Yeah. Damn, I ain't part of that group chat. You right, KTGB.
Are you on Rob going to link up though when you touch down in Manchester?
Rob is gonna pull a Mario.
Rob said who he is, but you know, I've had many internet friends that don't show.
Yo, super chats, man. We need some.
Tell them they got a fucking stupid whatever dumbass you just called me earlier.
What?
What?
No, don't worry about it. But yeah, no, 2.5 hour drive.
What I say here is directed at a host. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm always talking in general. I told you that.
All right. No, yeah, 2.5 hour drive for me, but I'm gonna try and make it work.
Try never works.
Hook up with the bar.
Try never works.
You gotta do, baby.
Yeah, you tried to come on the show every week.
He hit him with that.
He hit you with that. That was nice. Yo, somebody give Rob $100 super chat so he can make it to fucking Manchester. And
Yeah,
pick
man. We need some gas money, y'all.
You know what though? So shout out to, I ain't even gonna say your name. I'm gonna just hit you off with a nice little sound bite. You know, we're gonna go with shout out to Blank, said, yo, when you touch down in Manchester, I got that fire for you. Multiple flavors. Say what?
How good it is out there.
Hey, we got 356 watching. I'm gonna go ahead and smash that thumbs up to make it 88. So we got 358 watching. So if everybody sends $1 to Rob right now, we can get some gas money to get to fucking Manchester.
That's
Let's
right.
do it.
Hotel money.
Yo, Pittsburgh Brew with the shout out. He said, shout out to the internet friends that show. That's right, because Bruce be showing up. That's right. Yo, Bruce.
Pittsburgh Brew wins fucking multiple thousands of dollars every.
Well, he's a better. We're gonna do we have to do beating the odds or whatever the hell, but he said he wants to make the segment because I already gave him 450. So don't worry. Each host here, except Enrique, because he's rich, will have a stake in that 450, and Bruce will build it up for us. I mean, you can obviously help him, but I say let the man do his thing. Bama Bo sent you $1. There you go, Rob.
There we go, Bama Bo. Shout out to Bama.
Like,
Hey,
what's that? Like a 1 liter?
yeah, but he picked Alvarez last week and won some money versus a Kovalev. So shout out to Bama Bo.
$1 a liter. Get out of here.
How much is petrol over there?
Petrol.
I mean petroleum. I mean whatever y'all call it.
Lean. It is about 130 a liter, which would be about getting on for $2 a liter.
So how many gallons is like how many liters to a gallon?
4.5. So it's like
it's about $4 a gallon. That ain't bad. Well, that is pretty
got
bad.
that gym invite. You know where I'm going tomorrow. Actually, you don't know. I'm going to a new spot tomorrow.
Y'all guys.
Shout out to everyone that's been checking out the interviews on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time we do drop a new interview, because I did just drop a new one, and I'm going to be dropping some sparring. Unfortunately, it's not Danny. He didn't let me record him sparring, but he did let me record some other guys in the gym. So, yeah, I'm going to be putting that up. And Big Baby just gave me the green light. So I'm going to go over there, check out. Let me see. I think Chris Colbert might be there.
Quick shout out, Anthony Edwards in the super chat. Get to Manchester, you wanker.
Shout out, Lil B-Hop.
$2. That's really going to get me.
I'm going to go check out those DAZN fighters. So all my UK listeners, you know, pat me on the back with a thumbs up on the video. I'm going to check out the DAZN fighters. Rashad, remember that guy? No? All right, I got to check my interviews out.
We got a super chat from
Also,
Jonathan Sims.
Nikita Abalabadi, whatever, the white chocolate. We can go check him out. Jonathan Sims, I guess my first super chat is going to get ignored. Shaking my head. Sup with that, Triple Ness. Let me see.
Oh, there we go.
This one.
$5. Do we see Spence versus Charlo before Bud? If so, and Spence greater than Canelo, does Bud then take that fight? And if Bob makes the Garcia fight before Spence, I smell pussy. Cat.
Do we see Spence before Canelo before Bud? Oh, do we see Spence versus Canelo before Bud?
Or Spence. Bud.
Oh, and
I think we see that Bud Spence first because that will propel him to like a.
I doubt it, man. Bud Spence is Heyman, Heyman and Bob and look, man. Even Danny is calling Bud protected. You heard the video. Like people think it, you know, they're taking Terrence the easy route.
Didn't Angel say like Birdman? Wow. Their promoter don't want the fight. Their promoter ain't gonna make this fight.
He said Danny promoter won't make the fight. I mean, look, the interview's out and it's catching crazy fire. So
it's contradicting though.
I'm sure Terrence heard it. I sent it directly to Terrence's trainer and hit him up with the message like, when I'm getting an invite, coach, you know. So there was no bias.
That's like contradiction though, because Angel said it's all about what's in your bank account at the end of your career. All that pound for pound shit.
Yeah, but you heard him clearly say after this Porter fight, we could fight anybody, but their promoter won't make the fight.
Man, please, man.
You get so personal over back to the super chats.
Hey, hit me with that fucking soundbite. Emotional.
Oh, damn. Okay, damn. You see, Rob. You see, we got thick skin.
Emotional. Why you emotional?
Yo, so Edwin Velez with the super chat. He says TBV #1 channel. Bo from Bama throughout that super chat. Anthony Edwards, you got to that. Anthony Edwards, that's our Cincinnati Cobra. He says, get to Manchester, you wanker. That's funny.
How long is that flight?
They say like 6 hours and a half or some shit like that.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Crazy as hell. That's bad.
It's long, but I was 9 hours.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna do, bro. Because look, I downloaded Tetris, and now I found out Tetris is internet only. So that's whack. But I guess on a 7-hour flight, they're gonna sell me internet. I'm gonna have to buy it.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
I seen every Black Mirror.
Okay, I'll just check him. I'm so
mad that they only got 4 seasons, bro.
I know, and they fucking 5 episodes, man.
That's crazy. I just saw Black Mirror yesterday.
Yo, you got some shirts for me by Wednesday or what? Damn. Where the fucking prototype at?
Well, I got it done. I got it done today, actually. I didn't print them, though, but I got the
you ain't process. So you ain't got it done. You stunting right now.
Doggy, I emailed you like, yo, what colors and color shirt color?
Nah, I never got that email. Okay. I only got the email about the proof.
Yeah, and that same email after that, I responded, yo.
Never got it. But it's all good. Give me
you can have like one.
Yo, listen, I'm saying, do you want boxing fan apparel to get the ultimate promotion? Because I could have the champ wearing your shit in Ireland or not. It's that simple.
Dogs.
That's how I'm doing it. I got the champ. Me and the champ. We gonna be first class. Our feet gonna be up. I'm lying. I had to go coach on a separate flight.
Ron.
Imagine he get one to the champ and then he fuck around, see Tyson Fury and get one to Fury. Damn. He's done in your shit. Fury in your shit.
I just killed the energy, man. I was going to show Ron how to respond off of that energy Ness gave me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was going to show Ron.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Because he looked the youngest?
Nah, I just pointed it out. I saw him first. I could have said,
you pointed him out.
Nah, he was on the left side of all my little boxes fighters, panelists. He's on my left. I looked at it. I was like, yo, Ron, check this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna have some shirts for you, man. The round shirt is dope.
Yeah, it came out dope.
I didn't print
Patreon only. That's a Patreon only.
But you also saw I added the little TBV and the stars in the back, right?
Nah, I ain't get to see that.
You said you saw the prototype, the proof.
Stars. I ain't see no stars.
You ain't see the proof. Revisit the proof.
I ain't see no stars. I can't really get past the proof because it was like boxy. The shirt was all boxy because it was just like a mock-up.
It's a mock-up. It's a design of a shirt.
But it was boxy though, and I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying?
You know what shirt I do want? I want that. I've seen the fight shirt.
Oh,
nah, it's got to say I watched the fight too.
I watched the fight too. That's
So your slogan. He seen one already to say, I seen the fight. That's what you get for taking forever. I've been told him I watched the fight too.
I already have. That's why he's responding off that. So you know.
He said, I seen the fight. He said, I seen
Yo, Ron, did you not see that shirt? Yes or no?
I saw it from you first.
He saw the shirt, bro.
But I do need the shirt though. I do need the shirt.
The orange one.
Another super chat from Jonathan Sims. Money from the internet. Triple N. Nasty, niceness. Where you boxing at nowadays?
Dude, man, Jersey Boys kind of like went flat, but Hackensack is the new spot, man. 4 corners, but it's looking crazy over there, bro. I reposted one of they spawn. I don't know if I'm gonna go over there. Like, I gotta make sure they're gonna take it easy on the old man. Fuck that. That shit was getting brutal.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was Jersey Boy for a sec.
That was 4 corners, and he already talking about, yo, come, and I'm like, yeah, I am a coming. They got a top amateur. Like, we should be there because he's a top amateur from Jersey, but I ain't been there yet. So, you know, just for taking long, you never know. They might throw me to the wolves and shit. Like, oh, you want to take months to come see us, nigga?
Go fight Monster real quick. Why they
though, Enrique, when I'm going to see you, though, because word is born, I'm on that macro diet. Tell me you don't know this. Stop fucking lying.
I saw you took a picture. Where did you go recently? You took a picture with somebody.
Oh, I was in Chicago.
All right, and then you posted. I was like, okay, I see the macro, but I got to come through, too, so you could say, yo, I know this.
All right, well, I hope to know this, B.
I do want to switch over to the macro too.
Yo, I hope to know this because I swear,
yeah,
my stomach got real small, bro. Shit, crazy right now.
Yo,
I ain't even got to work like that. It's not like before.
But is it
Macro's
small
life,
round?
yo.
Is it small round, or do you got a little bit of chisel? It's difference.
I mean, I don't know about all that, man.
I'm just asking a question.
We're gonna go back to boxing, man. We gotta open up these phone lines. You know,
Hold on. Real quick. To all the fans and all the viewers watching, if y'all really want to support, go over to Patreon/ThaBoxingVoice and sign up. We got some special stuff coming out tomorrow. Right. We have Untitled.
Untitled at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Plus, we got film study Tuesdays. First fight we're gonna be doing is Canelo versus Golovkin. So yeah,
real quick,
/ThaBoxingVoice.
Real quick, Tuesday night, I'm gonna go over to your place, Ness. I have the shirts for you, and I'll bring the camera.
Sweet.
You can check out the TBV store at ThaBoxingVoice /store. Is that promo code still live, Ness? Love shirts.
It should be until the 18th, I believe.
Yeah, that's follow us on all social media platforms: IG, Twitter. The Boxing Voice, baby. I hear good.
You want some premium Boxing Voice shirts? Holla at me at TBV_casual fans. I got the boxing.
The promo hour, as you can see. We've overloaded on all the promos. So while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show.
Being on top of that,
man. Can we get that motherfucking AJ drop right quick, man? I'm feeling the fucking mood. Are y'all feeling this shit?
Oh, I like it. I like it. Cue that shit up.
Let's go.
Fucking spin back at, man. Where the spin at?
What do you ask for?
Wait, nah, you ain't been around, bro.
Oh man, come on.
Pull up.
I think you could spit a little buff. We give you a couple words.
Maybe
2 words.
I like to blow my trumpet and that, do you know what I mean?
I know this one.
In my last fight, I had to watch my weight.
Wait.
I'm eating too much, even though I'm a heavyweight.
Yay!
I'm on time and I'm never ever late. I'm hustling hard so I can go on and be a great. In JB, chilling with my mates.
Oh, I'm chilling with my mates on Wednesday.
Keep it calm.
Bring me along.
That shit gets smoked with my palm. Word is born, baby.
Oh, Yo, he said man chat, right? But I'm gonna be in Manchester. You know what I'm saying?
Nez, I saw your IG post where you put, was it rain? It's only water.
Yeah.
When you land in Manchester, man, it's only water, okay?
Yo, you know, I was thinking today, I was like, damn, should I bring my running sneakers and just be out there? You know what I mean? Getting it in.
Man, do it, man. Enjoy the fucking scenery, baby. Do your thing.
You know? But
when you see all the cars up on bricks and the wheels missing, just think of yourself stood on bricks.
damn, the car's on the what on bricks? What?
Hey, you feel right at home, baby. You feel right at home.
Into the hood? I thought the UK was nice.
Let me tell you a story that I was once told about a UK visit. These camera dudes, they went there, they was following Dame Dash down this alleyway, and then they got pulled guns out on and got their cameras stuck in.
What?
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm dead serious.
Nah, but you know what though? Those camera dudes ain't from the hood though. Cause like it's like I tell people, you've been in one hood, you've been in them all. I've been in every fucking hood. I was just in Chicago's hood. I bought bud in the hood. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I go to Cali, I'm in the hood. Everywhere I go to the hood. Like you know, you just gotta know how to move. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Yeah,
Listen, I wasn't born in DR, and they used to tell me the same thing, like, yo, don't go over there with your jewelry on. I'm like, man, you crazy as hell. I'm not afraid of that shit. Because, like, you know how to move. You see somebody that's going, well, you don't always see it. You can't always see it.
You can sense it, but you can't blink. So
No, you don't always see it, though. You don't always see it. So let me take that back.
right, you
I
don't.
know we gotta get to the callers, man. But
you go with Blanc. Blanc is going to Manchester.
I'm going solo. You know, you guys all be bullshitting.
You ain't invite me. Shit.
You know, you all be, come on, man. Did I invite you? Like, you don't even be here to talk to me. I don't even know you no more.
I'm making a little window for you. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, Tuesday night.
All right, well, look, you could, hey, you know you in a different tax bracket. Book that flight. I need some company. Let's do it.
I know we gotta get to the callers, man. But we got the Super Chat King out here, man.
Oh, B. Paulie want the rap. B. Paul, you're gonna have to remind us to play it on the outro. We can't double it up.
Play the freestyle again. Hashtag.
Hashtag do it for the zone. Look, Rob loved that. Look, he's over here laughing.
Then he put 333 down for his part in it.
Oh no, he put 333 for his part of the zone again. Oh man, come on, we got to get to these sponsors.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Damn, where we going first? Let me see. What's this over here? You know what? We haven't talked to the rock star in a long time. He hasn't sent his intro. So, what's up, Robert Ortiz? How are you? Skype?
Sorry, I just needed 1 second to unmute because I'm a professional. I don't need that. This thing, you know, just all by itself and loud. No, man, I just wanted to say this dude learned about the macros and it's a game changer. And it's changed everything, isn't it?
It is, though. It is.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to fucking all these events, dude. I really didn't got much to say, but I just wanted to get everyone to join the macro train, bro, because it's real. That's how I stay shredded all the time, and I eat like a motherfucker. I eat yogurt, frozen yogurt. I eat everything, dude. So it's whatever. But I got the babies, man. I can't even talk right now.
Yo, but you're gonna be in Vegas September 15th. Help out, bring that black magic box.
That's like right in the middle of my tour. I was hoping it could be, but nah. I my tour starts September 4th or 5th. So yeah.
All right. Well, you missed.
I'm hoping to make the Border Wars.
He might make Border Wars. He might make Border Wars, so we don't know. But listen, Rob, tell the babies you said hello and keep letting them know all about boxing. We're gonna head on out to our Boomeranga in New Jersey. King, I mean.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Shake it down. Now hold up. Let's make this official. Everybody, let's agree that.
CBV, listen, Spence and Canelo. That's a good fight, but that's definitely a cash out, man. I mean, I think if Spence does what we think he's supposed to do, that's definitely a cash out fight for, you know, somebody said 3, I say 4 years down the line. Pacquiao got a lot of interesting moves, man. I think, yeah, fighting Broner and then Davis and then the Mayweather rematch is possible, but I think, boom, you give him like, you know, Crawford first, and then you say, oh, well, you know, Crawford was, you know, Pacquiao's always small, so, you know, and then you line him up with Khan, which I think is a good fight if that's possible. Khan is so fragile, man. So, you know, that's an easy win, whether he outboxed him. He's probably going to knock him down. I see Pacquiao treating Khan like a little bit more aggressive Chris Algieri in terms of just fading him and just knocking him down, even Pacquiao at this stage. So even after a loss to Crawford, they could say, oh, you know, he fought Amir Khan, and then bring him back against Lomachenko, and then he can say, I tried my best, but my best is not good enough. And then he could really cash out this time with that. I was clicking through the channels, and I'm sitting around this weekend, and I'm like, yo, is Showtime the last vestige for like good cable box? I mean, ESPN's still hanging in there, and again, I keep saying I'm a fan of ESPN Plus, but Showtime is like the last voyage right now, man, because everything's moving to these apps. I mean, I didn't even try to watch this JoJo Diaz shit on Facebook, man, just because it's not. I mean, for some people that might be convenient. You open up on your phone or your laptop, but I'm not trying to fuck with no Facebook to watch no boxing. Like, I'm not even trying to go back and watch it after the fact. It's just not, to me, it's just not appealing. I don't know if that makes me a dinosaur. I'm not even old, man, but I'm not trying to go through Facebook to get my boxing. So I guess to Ness's point, somebody like me could give a fuck less about Facebook and watching it there. Yeah, we looking for Showtime. We're looking for ESPN. We're looking for AWE. We're looking for any cable network or whoever, or at least to me, a less complex app. And if the zone fills that void, they might be able to sway me over, because I guess everything's moving to these new platforms, man. So, that kind of broke my heart to see that. But
I mean, one point that I want to make to you, man. Amazon, when it first started, was not the Amazon that we know of today. So what I'm trying to say is give things time, and over time, things will improve and get better.
Amazon's the shit. If you're going to do some Amazon shopping, don't forget to head on over to ThaBoxingVoice.com/affiliate sponsors and use our hyperlink. Costs you nothing. We get a little kickback. Might be enough gas money for Rob to pick me up in Manchester. Who knows?
I'm out, fellas. Appreciate you.
I mean, you the man. We going out to Troy in Baltimore.
Pick up yourself, man. How you doing?
All right. Going all the way out to I'm going all the way out to Ireland to see that fight not get announced.
You must think that that I'm like, I'm like I don't know, like this single-minded cat, man. I actually didn't call in to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the Spence fighting maybe, could be.
Well, of course you'd
Canelo.
rather not wipe egg off your face live on the radio.
No. Okay, well, first of all, I'll make this one comment.
You missed the spot right there. You missed that spot right by your eye.
Now we can move on, okay? Back to Spence and Canelo. That is a great fight. That is a great fight because, number one, Spence doesn't even have to leave home. That fight could be done at Dallas. He could have the fight, at the Cowboy Stadium again, right? And then, of course, you got, all the Latinos are going to come out to see their boy fight. Everybody from Texas that are fans of Spence, they're going to come out to see Spence, a Spence fight. That is a perfect fight for him. And on top of that, both of these brothers are pretty much the same size, man. There's really not a drop in size between either man. Both are 5'9", both pretty much walk around at like 170 plus. So it's really not a size issue. It'll just boil down to money pretty much, and that's it. That's it. I don't see the fight with Mikey getting made because it's just too much size, man. It's too much size for Mikey to jump up and fight him. But Spence and Canelo, perfect fight. Perfect fight. That's just how I feel about that. But listen, Ness. Hello?
Hello. What up?
Yeah. You know what? I was on your page, man. How tall are you, man? I saw you standing next to
about 6'5".
Wilder.
Yeah, I'm about 6'5".
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because I saw you standing next to Wilder. I was like, this dude looks like he's pretty tall, man. Because I know somebody called in a while back and challenged you to box. Whatever happened with that?
I mean, I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0 with the IBF strap, and both fights I knocked my opponent down. I'm just saying. In each fight, I got a knockdown in each fight. I'm just saying. It's on Patreon. You don't believe the kid, but I got a knockdown in each fight.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I'm heavy-handed. Enrique here, I put him down in sparring.
I got you. But listen.
It's me.
Listen, man. When you come to when you come to Baltimore, man, you know you have an invitation to come to Umar Boxing Gym, man.
All right. Who trains there? Who trains there?
Matter of fact, that's where Tank started. Rahman got his start there. Anybody has come through Umar.
So Tank's old trainers there?
Yes, man. Yes, that's where Tank got his start. That's where Tank got his start at. So, you know, come through, man. You know, there's a lot of teams that come through and train there. The team from Ireland comes through and train there. Down in Annapolis, that team comes there. And I think he just had a team that came from your country, I think. I'm not sure. But UMa's the spot in Baltimore, man. They actually been around since 1994, I believe. All right?
All right, Troy. Well, thanks for calling in. Kaz in the chat. Of course I hoop. I mean, I proved that to people like last year when I dunked on somebody and had it on Periscope. Like, yo, stop acting like Ness ain't a fucking athlete. I just showed you I'm damn near a triathlon. I went from fat to skinny to athletic to boxer to undefeated with a belt, knocking dudes down. Like, stop fucking playing with me, man. And don't forget that I was going gym to gym challenging boxers on pull-ups. You know what I'm saying? I still hold the title like 25 straight. Like, stop playing. What up? What you were saying, Rob?
Saying it's a Wilder resume.
A Wilder resume? Yo, I took on a 24-year-old kid, bro. That motherfucker was no jokey. He had me thinking retirement. I'm just saying, I ain't even fronting. Like, that shit got serious. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just vacate the title and be an announcer. But then I was like, nah. They gotta take the belt from me. Anthony in Cincinnati, what up?
Hey, yo, keep it calm. Ring the alarm. Talk that shit. Get slapped. Whatever you say. What up, man? Y'all keeping me company and shit. I'm on a road trip coming back from Alabama and shit. Hey, Troy's funny, man. Yo, what's up with this macro thing? I keep hearing y'all mention it. I ain't been in the gym in a few months.
Bro, you don't need it, though.
See if I can get ready for this border war.
You don't need it, man. I bet you ain't been in the gym in a few months. You still got your six-pack, though.
I mean, it's fade because, you know, I'm on
See?
the couch.
Nah,
I still can't.
Man, your shit is genetics, bro. You ain't got to do much, man. But for those that are genetically challenged, yes, macro is life, bro. Once you figure out your numbers, you just eat within those numbers, bro, and you can eat anything. It don't matter. Like, I had pancakes with strawberries and bananas today.
I just want to figure out how you get those numbers.
I got the formula. I got the formula. There's a book out there. My man took a picture of the page for me.
That's how you got your macro numbers.
I had him do the numbers. I actually got two because Rob the rock star could do it for you too. He knows how to calculate it, and Matt from Ohio, he knows how to calculate it. So they both did it for me.
So what, you gotta take a picture of the page and send it to them?
But the thing is, Rob doesn't explain it as good as Matt. Matt got it to
Ohio.
click.
Matt from Ohio.
Yeah, from Ohio.
Yeah,
he got that shit to click for me.
I have to look into that.
Well, we got to get him on a group.
Look into that.
We got to have him as a special guest for all those interested.
He don't really do the public shit.
Yeah.
All his social media private. He don't fuck with y'all.
Record him on a phone interview.
I might make border wars. I might do it. I don't know. I ain't jumping weight classes like Mikey is trying to get destroyed by Spence. But not Canelo and Spence. That'd be fun. But that'd be absurd if he fights Spence before he fight either one of the Charlos. I ain't accepting of that. I'm already skep on Canelo. I've been skep on Canelo for years. So I mean, if that happens before.
Yeah, you slept on Canelo? What? I ain't understand.
Anthony slept with everyone.
Huh?
You say you slept on Canelo?
Not sure if he good. Not
No, I'm dead serious. I'm asking a question. You slept on him as like you ain't believe in him? Like what do you mean? I didn't hear what you said on Canelo.
Yeah. Like I think his resume is every big win he's got has got an asterisk.
Oh, I see what you mean. You ain't seeking him.
Any
You
other
doubt him.
opponent anyway. So, but we'll see about it. I mean, I watch it. You know, we're gonna watch it. What else y'all touch on?
Errol Spence is similar to Triple G, man.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, that's all I got. I'll keep it moving.
All right. Wayne, all you got to do is sign up, Wayne. This going to be the 3rd or 4th season of Border Wars. Where the fuck you been at, puss? Just the keyboard warrior.
4th season.
All right, 4th season. So that means you've been ducking for 3, puss.
Hmm.
You smell like AJ right now.
Oh, armpit.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Oh shit. You know it ain't no show without
Infojo.
Mr. Infojo.
Mr. Infojo.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Infojo.
presented by my brother.
Yo, it's been a long time since I left you without TBV to step 2. What up, my boxing brothers?
Chopping Mars, baby. How you doing?
Yo.
You went to a Rakim concert too, didn't you?
Yeah. I'm still hype off that shit, yo. Hey,
I just met Rakim like a week ago. He was playing the barber in the last OG. He gave Big Daddy Kane the 3 stripes in his eyebrows. He was supposed to be like his legendary barber.
Yo, is it true that Nicki Minaj used to deal with Nas?
Yeah, I thought so.
Absolutely. Yeah. They was dating for like almost six months to a year.
Recently.
That happened.
That was like recently.
Yeah, they broke up like earlier this year. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Nas. How he pull that off? Old ass.
Bro, Nas out here getting like he done brokered like some big deals and made some big money.
He just dropped this. She was like 3 cuts in your eyebrows like Nas Bay. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
I don't remember
that.
Right
Dreams, that shit is dope.
I'm tired. Oh, yeah. You heard that one, right?
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah.
Which one?
You remember Dreams of fucking an R&B rapper? I mean R&B
Bobby Dreams. I heard it.
Yeah, but her hook was whack. Like the original hook is way better. It's like Dreams of fucking and R&B, but her shit is like whack. Dreams of fucking. What is she saying? Like a little rapper? Is that what she's saying? A little rapper?
I don't know. I don't remember the hook, but I know that the song made you want to hear what was next after. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear every bar.
Especially that bar about 50 Cent. She killed it.
That was the first one. He want to talk for powerful.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about, period. I have no idea.
Immediately off of that.
Was that true though? Was that true? Was she just rapping like doing some 50 Cent stuff?
Nah, she was just rapping the same way.
Okay.
Rapping about trying to fuck everybody in the rap game. She was rapping about possibly fucking niggas in the rap game. It was hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, it was funny.
It was.
That remind me of that fucking DMX song.
Bell over, man.
Your bell was never started, man. Word is born. It never started. Here you go.
First off, shout out to Rob, Ron, Mike, Kaz. Yes, hey, yo, have a good, safe trip, man. You know, you probably want it on the most list over there. But all the AJ protectors, man, they might try to poison your drinks when you go into the cafe or something, man, getting your crumpets. so be careful, brother. And have
I'm bringing my meal preps.
Hook up with Coach Smitty. Yeah, most definitely. Good interviews too, man, in Chicago and Danny's gym. Yo, although I would favor Crawford over Danny in a 50-50 fight, Danny's resume is way better than Crawford's. I would pick Kendall Holt to beat Ndongo and Postal right now. I know he's still in the gym. And Zab Judah and Amir Khan. So
you say his resume is better, but who you think would win between Crawford and Garcia right now? Don't play yourself.
Like I said, I would pick Crawford, man. I would favor Crawford. Just because of the style, man. I like slick fighters.
Let's
man.
see what
like
y'all say after this Porter
I
fight.
always go with them. True.
Because y'all always counting Danny out.
And,
y'all was picking Matisse too.
Yeah. Hey, far as Canelo and Spence, if Canelo beats Triple G, if he beats Triple G, I would still rather him see him fight Charlo, Saunders, Andrade, or Jacobs. And I still want to see Spence face the top 5, man. I'm tired of this argument. Who is the best at the top 5? Everybody got a foregone conclusion that Spence will walk through everybody. He didn't walk through Brook, and I like Spence. I'm a fan of him too, but some of y'all, man, just go over the top. I would say all of the top 5, they're all 50-50 fights, my opinion. I would pick them on that day. But I pray to the boxing gods, and all you out there listening should be praying to the boxing gods. Next year, all the top 5 will fight each other, and we'll know for sure who is the king of the 147-pound division. Not no speculation, not no what ifs, but we'll know for sure. So we all put the prayer into the boxing gods, man, all at the same time, man. The power of thinking the same around the world, it'll come together. Trust me on that. What they call that? McGregor called that shit the power of believe it. Like Deontay say, believe it, receive it, and it should have happened. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the boxing guys. That's my call. Peace to all the hardcores. Peace to TBB.
Joe, thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. Let's go out to Antonio on Skype. What up?
Yeah, all right. I just want to say that Gervonta Davis does not want the Lomachenko fight. So instead of Mikey going up to fight Spence, who will get killed by because he's too heavy, Garcia should just fight Lomachenko 135. They both got titles. Why not?
Anybody
Hello?
gonna answer?
I was on the. Yeah, I think, people. That's a natural fight, but I don't know. Is that going to happen? Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko.
It makes sense.
I mean, isn't it kind of obvious? It's the Kell Brook blueprint. You go up, you dare to be great. If you lose, nobody expected you to win. Then you drop back down to get a big fight, and Lomachenko would be his big fight when he dropped back down. Just like when Kell Brook dropped back down, Errol Spence was his big fight. He had like 30,000 in his hometown of Sheffield. So there you go.
By the way, I might be biased because I'm a Brit, but I think Kell Brook would beat him in a rematch because the eye socket went.
Here we go with it. Yeah, Brook would beat him in a rematch. Come on, man. No. Come on, bro. He lost fair and square. If he want to come back down to 147 and get a rematch, he's welcome. But Errol,
but then again, I got Danny Garcia as number 1 at welterweight. I think it goes. I'd say with the welterweight at the moment because Kell Brook's gone up. I'd say Danny Garcia is number 1, and Danny Garcia after Sean Porter. I think Errol Spence and Terence Crawford should fight, and then the winner of Sean Porter and Danny Garcia should fight the winner of them two.
Can I ask a quick question? If you said that if you were to pick Kell Brook, but he moved up, but the guy who beat Kell Brook is ranked at 3, wouldn't he be up there?
I was just saying, Kell Brook's gone up now. He's out of the equation.
Oh, okay, all right. I just wanted to. I didn't understand. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think all the questions at welterweight need to be answered before Errol Spence thinks about going up to see Canelo. I think that should be in the future. I think all of the welterweights need to box off before anything about Spence moving up. I think he needs to stay a welterweight before he moves up and box off the Crawford, Garcias, Thurmans, people like this.
Well, all right, Antonio. Good call. So where you from, bro?
I'm from Cardiff.
But your name's Antonio. What's up with that?
Oh, Italian background.
Nice. All right, well, Antonio, thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
Let's head on out to Gary in Texas.
Yo, what's going on, TBV?
What up?
With all the talent at 47 and 60, you guys really want to see Spence be fed to Canelo? I mean, when has jumping up 2 weight classes ever worked out for anybody? I mean, you guys saw like Khan fight and Kell Brook fight Triple G and Rigo fight Loma, right? Like, when does it ever work out well?
I mean, do you want me to actually give you real times, or you just want me to just say recent?
Yeah,
Because I can give you
like give me just 1 or 2 examples of fighting a pound for pound cat, 2 weight classes bigger for you. Yeah, that works out. Like
Roy Jones did it.
Roy Jones Jr., but I was going to say that too. Go ahead.
Spinks beat Holmes.
John Reeves is a pound for pound cat, huh? John Reeves is a pound for pound cat.
The question was very vague before you go crazy. You said pound for pound. I named a pound for pound moving up. So just explain.
Moving up to fight a pound for pound guy. Where you move up 2 weight classes, not to fight John Reeves, but to fight a pound for pound guy, a top 10 pound for pound guy like Canelo. When does that ever work? Right? Because Canelo is when he's back in the ring, by anyone's account, he's a top 10 pound for pound guy. So comparing him to John Reeves, I don't follow that line of thinking, right? Because John Reeves got knocked out by everybody, right? So how are you comparing him? And if that's your last example, that was almost 20 years ago. So do you have a more recent example?
Well, I mean, even then, it's just like saying, so Michael Spinks fought Larry Holmes and he dethroned him.
Okay, that's 30 years ago.
Well, no, that's why I asked specifically. You're talking about current or not. You're just speaking very vaguely. I'm asking specific questions. You're talking about pound for pound, 2 guys fight in recent times. It hasn't happened since then. Adrian Broner is the only guy to do it successfully, but it wasn't a pound for pound scenario.
It was Paulie. Okay, I can give you that. He beat Paulie. Paulie was, he was all right. But my point is, like, there's so much talent at 47. There's the winner of Garcia and Porter, and there's Pacquiao, and there's, of course, Terrence Crawford. Like, why do you want to see Spence fight somebody 2 weight classes bigger? Like, wouldn't you rather see Spence fight Crawford or Porter or Garcia winner, and Canelo fight?
But Gary, why do you always
why
do you always address these things to us? Like, this is Oscar offering Spence a bigger. You got to understand what's going on here. He's saying you're gonna fight Mikey and not make even 200,000. Come holler at us and do a real pay-per-view. And if I'm Spence, I'm telling my people to go holler at him. Why? Because fucking Canelo did 1.3 with Julio Cesar Chavez.
How does that work out for Khan? Like, how does jumping up at his weight classes for a reason?
So now Khan and Earl are the same guy, huh? Khan that started at what, 130?
Yeah, the same.
How low did Khan start?
135.
Oh, okay. So what are you forgetting?
Like, why do you want to see?
No, what weight class did Canelo start at? What weight class did Canelo start at? Let's be clear. No, he didn't. He started at 47.
Yep. What was like 15 years old? The first time
he started at 147.
He started at 47, buddy. The bottom line is Earl and Canelo is the better fight. And for you to even bring up Khan, it makes you look like a casual. Or you're just trying, you're reaching so bad because you're losing the argument.
Real quick, right? I'm losing the argument because you got the guy from 30 years ago who did it. But now I'm losing the argument, right?
That was Ron.
Real quick.
That was Ron. I didn't bring up any fucking history.
Well, I asked specific questions. You weren't able to give me a specific question, so I was just throwing you facts. You got facts.
Right, so you can be a guy from 20 years and 30 years ago, and that's the best you can do. So
listen, but Gary, is it true or false? Will he make more money and more pay-per-view buys with Canelo than fighting Mikey? So Oscar's right. Well, Oscar's right. So Oscar's right then. Oscar's right. Oscar's right. Oscar's right.
But it'll be his last payday. His jumping up 2 weight classes.
His last payday? Oh, so you think Canelo destroys him?
Of course I do.
Hold on, listen real quick, just so he knows. He actually now just fought at 147 because I was just waiting. You know, Canelo started at 139, just so you can just understand the facts. He started at 139 pounds, then moved to 140, then 147.
I asked the same question 10 times. You haven't answered. How old was he when he fought at 140? How old was he? 15, 16? You're being ridiculous.
Are you having a bad day, man?
I mean,
no, leave him. I like the energy.
You guys were supposed to say how dumb this fight is. So Spence is going to fight a lightweight, and then he's going to fight a middleweight. You guys don't see a problem with this when he's in the most loaded division in the sport? I don't understand why you guys want this fight. It doesn't make any sense to me.
But that's your problem. No one here saying we want the fight. We're reporting on Oscar De La Hoya saying if you're going to do a Mikey's fight.
If you rewind from the very beginning, I was the one who started off saying there's a double standard if anyone thinks about Mikey and Spence and Canelo. I started the show like that.
And I started my intro with like, damn disrespect. I don't want to see that fight.
He just came in with a premeditated
just voice your opinion, man. That's all. You don't like the fight. And he's gonna get his ass whipped by Canelo.
I can't be disrespecting Errol Spence like that, bro.
Let me ask you this though, right? Like I called in, I don't know, about a month ago, maybe a few weeks ago, and told y'all that I think Usyk would school Deontay Wilder if they fought a heavyweight. And y'all laughed me off the stage, but now everyone's okay with, and that would only be one weight class.
We can't even hear you. What did he say? What did he say?
First of all, Canelo cannot punch nowhere near as hard as Deontay Wilder. And Usyk cannot punch like Spence punch. Usyk peppers people. He doesn't have power behind his punches. So that's a bad argument, man.
He's making bad analogies all fucking call.
It's not a bad. Where's the bad analogy, right? You guys laughed at me when I said Usyk, the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, would beat Deontay Wilder. Right? You guys laughed me off the stage that I was trolling.
Yeah, we're still laughing.
That fight's ridiculous. That fight's ridiculous, but this fight, this makes sense.
No one said that fight was ridiculous. No one said that fight was ridiculous. Your result is what we think is ridiculous.
So you think Deontay Wilder a more skilled boxer than Alexander Usyk? You really think that?
Never said that, but we are damn sure not going to say that he's going to lose to Usyk.
Ness always picks the box. Ness always picks the box.
Not in this scenario. Not in this scenario.
He actually picked Dillian White over Joseph Parker, to be exact.
He doesn't know nothing, bro. He's out of control. Was the bell even on? Look, he's been on longer than 3 minutes for sure. This guy's out of control. Brother, you can't tell me I'm supposed to pick the smaller boxer moving up in weight versus the fucking monstrous proven puncher.
He's not that much smaller. He's
not that much smaller. Listen, go join the Usyk camp. Join the Usyk camp. Why is he fucking targeting Joshua then? Why doesn't he dare to be great and target Wilder?
Money. That's why.
No, because he's fucking scared.
Joshua's
scared.
I think he
scared.
Joshua too. And now Wilder's going to be pissed off too, but I think Usyk beats Joshua too.
Well, why wouldn't he? He ain't beating Wilder, that's for sure. He gonna get knocked out. That
Tony Bellier.
He gets hit, bro. He gets hit. You're crazy.
He doesn't get hit. He's not Gerald Washington.
And he fucking uses a high guard. Like Deontay rips through those, man. Get out of here, bro. Yo, you know the bell wasn't on, but you know you got longer than 3. Gotta go.
Man, great call, man. Great call.
Jamar in Jacksonville, go.
Oh, what's up, man?
What up?
What's the topic of the day?
Holy shit. We about to put you on mute and go back to somebody else. We'll be back. Javier in Alabama, talk to me.
What's up? What's up, man? Hey, Ness, I tried to call on Skype, and I ain't getting no pickup. I feel some type of way.
I mean, call back.
Nigga, I ain't
Emotional. You're missing, dropping the ball, baby.
Or I called twice. Hey, but I think Facebook is a good idea, actually, if you think about it, because, I mean, it's an easier way to share shit. Like, JoJo Diaz is a bad example for a fight for Facebook, but, I mean, think about if you had, like, that Charlo fight when he knocked out, what was it, Julian Williams or something like that? When he knocked him out face first? How much bigger the knockout would have been if it was on Facebook and motherfuckers shared the shit as soon as it happened. And Facebook shares will get you more views, and the motherfucker keeps saying it, you get more and more fans. So I mean, it could be fucking 3 weeks later and it's still getting shared. So I mean, it's easier to keep it on people's mind as well with Facebook. So I think that shit is actually a pretty good idea. So I'm fucking with it. Oh yeah, and whoever said that it's cool for Mikey to go up because he can get more fans, and they compared it to Kell Brook. I don't think that's a good comparison because, I mean, the nigga got his eye socket broken twice. I mean, so I don't think Mike want to go up and get his shit broke and then his career is fucked up. Because Kell Brook's career is pretty down since getting his eye socket broken. I'm just saying.
Well, all right,
Quiet over
Javier.
there today.
You that's it?
Alright, that's it.
You sure?
I'm sure.
You don't sound sure, Javier.
Nah, I'm good. Oh yeah, tell Deontay, make sure you keep fucking with Alabama now. Don't get too Hollywood up there, nigga getting a little Hollywood. Tell him, we still fuck with him.
How he Hollywood? He trained in Tuscaloosa. He in T-Town training. What you talking about?
Hey, that's only when he training, man. He be in LA, nigga be out there big time, and I understand.
I mean, he got a house in Atlanta too. I mean, what you mean?
You gotta build a brand, baby. You gotta build a brand. It's all working, right?
You right, but hey, man, I'm waiting on him to bring us a big fight back to Alabama because I'm ready to buy my ticket. Also, I'm probably going if he fight Tyson Fury in Las Vegas. I'm probably still going to that. So fuck it, I don't care.
That's what's up. Show that love, Javier. Thanks for calling in. I would like to see him bring that fight. I know he spoke about it early on. Let's see if he can ever do it. I mean, I don't even know because it would take an AJ to do what he thinks he can do, and that'll never happen in Alabama because AJ's not popular enough.
It's tough down south, man. If it ain't football, you ain't getting no fucking 90,000 people to really come out.
He think he getting 100,000 somehow.
Better have Nick Saban there with him.
There's a lot of things I like to move, so just try to get on my game. I don't know why they gonna call me, but I'm a 54-pounder. But I have a brother that's at 160.
Yo. I just called to say real quick. I'm a big fan of Mikey Garcia, saying that, 135, as long as he can make the weight, I want to see that Lomachenko fight. I don't want to get robbed of that fight. I want to see Errol Spence do the same at 147. If he's as good as everybody say, why not clean up, the division? And then once you do that, and then if Canelo's still talking about it, then make the fight. You know what I mean? Other than that, man, I just feel like, I feel like Kell Brook kind of messed his career up. You know what I mean? And the last thing I wanted to say was, Ness, about the border wars. I'm excited, man. Make the date, man.
Yo, I think JD, I think Mitty ducking you. His promoter on the line right now. I don't know what's going on. I've been dropping the question in the chat at least 3 times without exaggeration, and I don't know. I think he's ducking. I think he backed out. What's the deal, Rob?
Well, if you could put an actual date.
Soundbite for me, man. Hit that Keith Thurman soundbite.
Oh shit!
You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
And guess what? This message will be brought to you by Eric Cruz because he will clip this tomorrow morning and give it to Mitty in the group chat without a doubt. It'll be a soundbite in our group chat.
Never date you yet?
There's a date, and we've been waiting for. You know what I said?
Chat's not in there. So Jesus Christ, if fucking Jose just was.
No. Hold on. God, honest to God, JD, the last time you said it on the show, I came back Monday morning. I said, Mitty, the date is November 7th. JD is serious. Let me know if you really want it so we can make you and JD main event, and we'll do Jose and Cruz as the co-main, and we could go with Border Wars just off those two because those two are strong enough, and everything else we'll build. We'll get undercard fighters after that, but that's the main event and co-main. And Mitty just fucking backed out. I don't know. He's bullshitting right now. So it's on Rob over here, Hearn. And he sounds like Eddie Hearn from what I see.
Yeah. I November 7th. I don't see no November 7th.
Yo,
Attacks like this, those messages get lost.
They're looking for easy fights. They want more doomsdays and shit, gaining weight on fight night and bringing them cookies. They don't want a lean guy like you. Hey, yo, I say you hit him with the Deontay line. I say you hit him with the Deontay line because we got the date. They just need to sign it, mate.
Suck my balls, you pair of bums.
Yeah. Sign the contract.
I'll speak to my fighter.
Just let me know, man.
I'll speak to my fighter and I will get back to you.
Yo, you've been talking to your fighter for months. All he's got to do is sign, and he's fucking.
Heard November the 7th in my life.
You never heard November the 7th? You serious?
Nez, that fucking chat scrolls quicker than fucking.
Holy shit! And I'm honest. I'm being honest about putting it in that chat 3 times at least. I swear to God.
Man, that chat moves quicker than. I don't even know. Like something.
He's done. He's done. All right. Go ahead, Rob. Rob on Skype. Rob on Skype.
Yo.
Yo.
You hear me now? All right, good.
Yeah, how many people rang? It was just you and Antonio.
I gotta mute it on Skype. You gotta mute it because when you got other Skype callers, it gets crazy. But I can talk now. See, I just wanted to respond to a couple things. I can't remember the name of the caller that was very angry sounding about this.
Gary.
Yeah.
From Texas.
Canelo. Yeah, man. He's too upset about that. The thing we gotta understand is that at that level, when you're dealing with guys that are pound for pound quality fighters, I mean, dude, it's intriguing. Like, no matter what, it's very intriguing to see a fight like that. I mean, personally, I was looking at Canelo thinking, man, dude, Triple G's beating up these guys that are natural middleweights. How is Canelo going to be able to challenge him, who's a lot smaller than him? And he held his own. You know, he certainly isn't the worst looking guy that Triple G has fought. And I mean, to me, that fight, a draw is not that far-fetched. Yeah, I guess it's a stretch. You got to give him every benefit of the doubt. But, you know, he held his own against Triple G, and I'm not counting him out for the rematch. And with Spence, you got to give him that same type of credit, man. Like, he's definitely got a shot. And, you know, with the smaller size comes a speed, and he has power in both hands. So I give him every chance of being able to beat Canelo. And it might not be 50-50. You might lean Canelo because of the size, but I mean, it's an intriguing, opportunity. I don't mind that fight at all. Just like maybe Mikey versus Errol is a little bit more of a stretch to me. That one has a little bit significant size difference that I would want to see Mikey prove himself a little bit more against bigger guys first. But if he wants to face him and if he beats him, then I don't say he's ducking Lomachenko. If he beats Errol Spence, there's no way you could call him a duck for not fighting Lomachenko. Like, that would be insane. So I think either one of those matchups is intriguing. I don't think it's the craziest thing. These guys are all high level. But I mean, I do agree that there's so many great matchups at 147. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. I mean, all the fights with Keith Thurman and Sean Porter and everybody, like, they were all very close fights that are, to me, worth rematches. So when we're going to see how Sean Porter and Danny Garcia fare, and I like all those matchups, man. And that's pretty much it. But just lastly, real quick, with the whole Facebook streaming and the ESPN app, takes a while to get used to. I mean, it's going to be an adjustment period. But for me, I travel and I like it. Because HBO don't work for me on the road, and certainly pay-per-view doesn't work for me on the road. But I can have a fight right on my phone. I'm into it.
That is true because HBO and all those other things are territorial.
Exactly, and I mean, I don't get that shit on my bus. Well, sometimes I do, but if it's pay-per-view, I'm just not gonna be able to watch it. I have to get on Periscope or try to find a shitty Facebook live stream that someone else is broadcasting on some weird, country or something. So to me, I like it personally, and more boxing, the better. I mean, because those fights otherwise won't get telecast anywhere. So fuck it.
All right. Well, Rob, thanks as always for calling in. Hopefully you're free for November 7th. And as you can see, it looks like we might have our main and co-main. And yeah, you know. Let's go to Jamar. Give him a second chance. Jamar, what up? Got some topics yet?
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, what's up? How's it going?
All right, all right.
Yeah, about this Spence Canelo situation, man. I was it's funny how I listened to it because I just came from the stream. I was listening to Boxing Clinic, and then, you know, all of them were saying, you know, it's of course not confirmed. It's just like talk. And they thought Oscar De La Hoya was trolling. They was talking about how Oscar De La Hoya was obviously trolling. He was just doing that just to get like some clout from like Errol Spence. But I was like, he wouldn't need to do that because Canelo is already like the biggest guy in boxing. So I was like, yeah, man, if I see that fight, I would love to see it. I'm not trying to say like,
nah, that's not what Oscar's doing. He's baiting. This is trying to catch.
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah,
he's dangling a pay-per-view fight to an already big named fighter, you know, enticing him to come over to Goldenboy Promotions. Again, if I'm Spence, I'm thinking about this. Like, Canelo made good money. Triple G made good money. There's good money in this. Like, I'm not just brushing this off. If I'm Spence, I'm having someone contact Oscar to see what realistic options are available. I'm at least entertaining this. You know what I'm saying? Any smart businessman would.
yeah, I said the same thing. I was like, yeah, and he even said it was going to be at like the Texas Stadium or something, and I was like, yeah, that could be like a really big fight because, you know, with Errol's background, his Texas background, you know, Canelo, he probably has a lot of Mexican fans in Texas. That would be like one of the biggest fights they can make. Of course, he has to still get past Triple G, but in my opinion, personally, I think Canelo would just start like Errol Spence. Like I told my friend, like last week that there's no fighter, with the exception of Triple G, that is just going to dog walk Canelo. That's going to walk him down. Because if you look at the fighters who have done that, nobody has ever went 12 rounds with Canelo by outslugging him. Nobody. Like, has Angulo done it? No. Has James Kirkland done it? No. I mean, yeah, like these guys don't have defense, but there's nobody, with the exception of Triple G, that's going to walk down Canelo for 12 rounds. They don't meet 12. So if you're talking about Errol Spence is just going to move up and fight Canelo, that's crazy. That's not even in the picture. Like, he probably can move up and beat somebody at 154, but not 160. He's not going to beat Canelo. He'll probably kill that dude probably in the ring. He'll probably swing right back down to 147.
Dude, are you for real, man? He said Canelo would kill Errol Spence in the ring. Come on, bro. You gotta give Errol Spence no credit in that, man. Earl
doesn't look like a small fighter physically.
Thank you, Cass. Thank you.
Kind of brolic and big, you know, and he's kind of like a Triple G to me.
And I'm pretty sure Errol Spence and Canelo's walk around weight aren't too far apart.
Okay, bro, listen to this. What?
That's what boxingvoice.com / that's not the URL, but if you go to theboxingvoice.com, there's a big support Patreon right there button. And then you could just go to Boomerang, and that means you could come back, Jamar. But right now, you're only allotted one call because we have tons of callers, dozens, and we got to move on. I did go to you twice, though, so you see that the love is there, absolutely free. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we're going out to Ricky in Florida. What up? Yeah, I guess y'all ain't see that movie. I'm old. All right, whatever.
I caught it.
I know that me and you.
I mean, that shit was easy, bro. I mean, you'll be a cornball if you didn't catch it.
Well, I don't know. You act like you didn't catch it. You act like.
I mean, it's easy. I thought about it like Ricky. Hey, come on, bro. It's classic.
We about to put the shotty on your ass.
Yo.
Go for it. We hear you.
Oh, my bad. I got a question. What weight is the fight gonna be at with Spence and Canelo?
Middleweight, I thought.
We don't know, but Spence would have to get Canelo to come to a catch weight. Fuck that. Make him come to 57 or some shit.
55.
Canelo weight.
Nah, man, I'm sick of that catch weight shit with Canelo and all that shit he be doing. The only way I accept that fight is if he lose the fight against Triple G.
Other than that, he needs to get in the fucking ring with Charlo and all those other fucking 160ers that's there and build his fucking legacy like Triple G. I'm not with that. Nah. Spence fight 147. Or if you're gonna fight another guy, then fight the other Charlo or fight Hurd or something. No, I'm not with that shit, man. That's McCall. I'm tired of all this padded legacy, this catchweight shit. I don't like it when Broner do it. I don't like it when Canelo do it. I want him to fight the real 160. That's McCall.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. And I want to thank everybody that participated in today's show. Continuing to make TBV one of the, I can't even say one of the, you know, you put boxing in iTunes, we're number one. It's just the bottom line. You know, that being said, you can definitely drop us a 5-star review on iTunes. You can catch us on Spotify and on iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Stitcher, iTunes, Blog Talk, YouTube, everywhere. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also catch our shows at ThaBoxingVoice.com. And we are now going to be updating the schedule and rankings regularly. It's going to be powered by Box Live. You guys already seen them on social media. They're kind of trying to be their own box rec, so whatever. Let's see how that works out. But they make cool graphics, right? If you follow them on IG. Anyway, yes, thank you for all the super chat love. Hopefully, me and Rob could divide that up. And
cut this shit right quick. Cut this shit,
oh,
man.
you're right. I already know where you're going.
Drop my motherfucking shit then.
I know where you're going. You're right. You see, but at least you're here to remind me.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, see, you ain't been around.
The casual, baby. He hit a casual, baby.
Yo, I'm a special guest. What's wrong with you?
Buff, we give you a couple words.
Maybe
No,
2 words,
I
not
like
4.
to blow my trumpet and that, do you know what I mean? In my last fight, I had to watch my weight. Eating too much, even though I'm a heavyweight.
Hey!
I'm on time and I'm never ever late. I'm hustling hard so I can go on and be a great. In JD, chilling with my mates. I stay low key, never ever moving bait. Keep it calm, ring the alarm. Man chat, get slapped with my palm.
What I say?
Man, shout out B Polly with another super chat. Man, chat shit. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That shit get smacked with my palm. Yo, Fresh BX, won't you call in and spit some balls talking about that's a whack freestyle? AJ bent that shit. You hating.
Fussy AJ.
Yo, remember, let me see, I don't even have Danny.
Hey, Ness, man, you got a personal super chat, man, that I want you to read.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Javier Dudley. Ness, you an asshole. Laughing my ass off. You said you got dozens of callers, then ended on the next caller. Yo, I'm just saying, though. The thing is, you only get one call. It's 3 minutes per caller, bro. But shout out to Dr. Mofongo for the Ness trip. Oh, no, for the trip for Ness. See, I'm so dyslexic. This doesn't happen every day. It doesn't, Dr. Mofongo. But you know what else doesn't happen every day? You ducking. You always been ducking. Let's get this last fight in. This is my last fight like Manny Pacquiao. I'm on a 3-fight deal. If not, I'm going to sign to Robbie Hearns' DAZN and go out on with a real tune-up because, you know, that's the only way I'm coming over to your DAZN is with a tune-up. I need a tune-up contract. Dr. Mofongo, what up? Sign a contract. All right, so
that being said, yo, catch us.
So, Enrique,
what's up?
You 0-2, man, in Border Wars, B.
I retired. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you retired like that?
I got the best punch in, though. I'm good.
I love that.
Yo, you gonna retire like that? You won't take on Marvin?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if I have the time, bro.
Oh yeah, you too busy.
I don't know if I have the time to be like the best Enrique Church there is.
Yeah, you need to be the best for Marvin. You see, you know what I'm saying? You gotta outwork Marvin because he gets tired.
Yeah, Marvin was kind of chubby, so it's all good.
For people,
I heard he's chubbier now.
I believe.
No, sign up to Patreon with the Boxing Voice and see Enrique Casual Fan Church's power It was unbelievable. He knocked his opponent clean off his feet in the air. He was flying. You got to see.
All that is true, though.
No, it is. Yeah, they can see what really happened as well.
All that is true, though. All that is true.
Squad over there.
Yo, but if you like the show, you know what I'm saying, catch us live. We'll be in Las Vegas September 14th and 15th. I'm gonna be there. I'm excited for that.
Are you really? He's gonna make it, this guy? We haven't seen you in forever and a day.
All of them. I made all of them. I will be there. I'll make it. I'm working all the way to September 10th.
Damn.
So that's the week right before that.
You're busy.
Kid. Yeah, man. So
I got Titan Media on hold so we can all be on camera.
Dope.
Yeah, B. Paulie with the super chat again. Nez versus Coogan and Cassius on the zone.
Coogan.
Yo, the thing is, Coogan is A side B, and I don't be taking B side tactics.
But boy, you upbuild your name so quick. That's easy money, ain't it?
He's A side though, bro.
That's easy money though.
I don't think he even.
Shout out to Coogan, but shit, I don't think he fucking with Ness though.
I don't even think
real.
Macros
was on Instagram and YouTube. He's the A side, yo.
That's cool. He got good relationships. But anyway, right? It's the end of the show.
That'll be like the Logan Paul and the KSI. The boxing media.
Man, make it cozy.
They already said, man, you ducking this. They already said you ducking.
I ain't ducking nobody, homie.
Somebody said Coogan got a glass chin. Way B, I weigh 195 pounds.
I got a post on my IG, B. I said anybody could get it, man.
Mexican?
Anybody, man.
Dominican?
Anybody.
African?
American.
Anybody in my weight class, bro. I'm doing that high altitude training too. I'm on the mountain every day, man, like a champ.
He on a mountain in Jersey. That's some funny.
Let's go, champ.
So you don't believe in the mountain? You better check the elevation, little man.
I believe in the mountain. I had the elevation mask. You remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
I know what that shit is about.
Yo, we gotta end this, man. It's time to go.
Yo. TBV_casual fan. You can follow me on Twitter and you can follow me on YouTube. TBV_casual fan. At Fight Talk is my Instagram.
Yo, Wayne, you bugging. Well, tell your favorite reporter to fucking sign a contract. Border's been going on for 4 seasons, man. I take anybody down.
Patreon.com/boxing fan apparel. Ness gets the gear on Tuesday. We're going to
Coogan on the undercard of AJ Wilder is going down.
Yo.
The first fight at 4 p.m.
Matter of fact, I'm going to have to Shannon Brigg his ass, right? I got to Shannon Brigg him because he's more popular than me. So I got to call him out, right? That's how it goes?
I guess. Let's go.
What you eat, I eat.
Well, I just fucking did, all right? Tell him, Wayne.
I go by
like 20 million Twitter ads.
You can follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. And y'all supporting this man on his trip. And y'all show him support when he gets to Ireland. Let's go.
Yeah. While he's in Ireland, he can tap Coogan on the shoulder while he's interviewing Tyson Fury and say, "What's up?"
If you want to let it real smoke, this is how you do it. Somebody gonna catch it on camera.
You can let Wilder get in the ring.
Yeah, me and Coogan met before. Me, Coogan, and Enrique actually had the chance to meet each other at Gleason's one time. We actually on one of our productions that we did. One of an Enrique Church productions early on with Badu Jack featured in it. James DeGale was featured in it. Coogan, a couple of people. But I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTOs. Listen, the super chat love does not stop because it's not only Ireland. As you can see, Philadelphia, Chicago, Ireland is the next stop. Belfast, we're going to be there. But we want to continue the momentum. I got invited to Robert Garcia gym. So for the guy that continues to write every fucking day and every show, Ness hates Mikey, suck it. They invited me to the gym. So yeah, as soon as I'm back from Ireland, fucking Robert Garcia's gym it is. And then the next stop is Derek James's gym, which is home of Errol Spence. I've been hollering at them. But the funds got to be right. So send that fucking money. Send that money. Because Enrique don't show me no love. No shirts, nothing.
You have a
I'm consistently wearing boxing fan apparel.
getting dude shirts back to back to back like I'm freaking
nothing. I'm waiting on my prototype. My Patreons is mad. They're like, yo, Ness, I signed up when I get my shirt. I'm like, yo, Enrique, slow rolling.
Craziest shit is that shirt, I went to work on that immediately after that because I like to design myself.
Yeah, but I mean, the shit was like 2 weeks in production.
That was last week, man.
Bruh, 2 weeks in production, bro.
Bruh, I sent you the
That shit gonna be fire though. That shit gonna be fire. They're gonna try and steal that one. I think that's one that's definitely gonna have to get patent pending.
On air though. How you want it?
I don't even want to.
No, I'm not describing it. I'm just saying color wise. What ink color? What shirt color?
Man, I don't know. I think black and white, right?
I think white shirt, black ink.
Oh man, you're gonna do white shirt. That's gonna be one-offs, man. You know white shirts don't last.
Yeah, but that's the crispy.
That's what do look crispy though, but that's because I'm all in shape. That's because I'm in shape though.
Yeah, then you get, black on, black shirt, white ink.
I don't know, man. Give me a few. How about that? I'm gonna be in Ireland for a few days. I'm gonna be in Man Chat for a few days. Yo, Rob, can I even say that? Can we say Man Chat is Manchester? No, that's what's going on here.
They gotta say I'm from Manchester.
Nah, because I think he said man chat, like man talk shit. So he's like, man chat shit, get smacked with my palm. But I'm saying since it's like man.
Oh, no, I get what he's saying. He's saying Matt Chat. He did a whole pun, twisted up.
Yeah.
I'm from Man Chat.
Yeah, I guess.
And he said, man chat shit, I'm gonna get smacked with my palm. That's probably the hood, yo.
I don't know.
Like the fucking Twilight Zone.
This chat is so funny. Someone said Coogan has better stamina than you, Ness, because he doesn't smoke.
You crazy, man. Do you not see my fucking, do you not follow me on IG at Ness GTO? Do you not see I fucking run 4 miles per day?
But I think Coogan,
I'm single fucking like a champ. Man, you see my swag? You see what I wear? You know how much pussy I'm brushing off me? Nigga, you better shut up.
Yo, word up. This the team right here.
Yo. You never gonna find another podcast like this with this.
I sounded like Method Man. Yo, word up. Word up. I haven't said that from years. Where that came from?
Yo, so yeah, hit the thumbs up, future, present, past. Bye.
Robbie?